like the maximum is.
Yeah, because 0 risk rating is no skulls, and there's 6 skulls you can light up. So it's 7 achievements just for beating the level. So if you just do overkill, you get 7 achievements per mission.
And you have to beat every mission to get the final achievement on overkill.
Yep.
And it's
overkill was the 3rd difficulty.
I think it's, what, or is it hellish something? Let me see.
No, the final difficulty is something death.
Yeah, what is it called? All right, risk level.
Overkill is the middle difficulties.
Death Wish.
Death Wish. Yep.
Yo, yeah, for Payday 2, yeah, no, it's Death Sentence is the final one.
Oh, okay, Death Sentence.
Death Sentence is the one with the really prominent horns. So yeah,
yes.
If you beat the entire game on Death Sentence, there's an achievement for it.
Because it goes normal, hard, very hard, overkill, mayhem, death wish, death sentence.
Yeah. We haven't even done a Death Sentence mission.
I have.
Shit, I don't think our team has gotten through an overkill together yet.
I've done overkill in the past.
Me, Grumpy, and Wolf did.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. The 3 people who can do stealth.
It was a loud mission.
Not.
Oh.
It was one of those where you drop in, everyone gets immediately angry. It wasn't a,
Fair.
I will say, me and Grumpy died.
Death Wish is the second to last hardest difficulty. Death Sentence is the final. Yeah.
That's what I just said. Yeah.
Cook, I said, God damn it, Cook!
Look, we've learned. If Hunter looks
I'm
like
back.
Looking it up.
Hey, listen,
you.
it's been so long since I did something like that. Listen, alright? I wanted to do it again.
Yeah, Hunter, while you were looking at both me and DM, I said the order of all difficulties, and DM said where Death Wish fell.
Oh.
I had to do it on a day that DM wasn't the DM.
I hate you sometimes, Hunter.
I'm not stoned though yet, so buddy, I'm gonna remember this come Sunday. I don't start smoking until session starts, and then I have a hit. Oh, God damn it.
Might I recommend using Nugget for a one-on-one fight with Daka?
No. But Daka might get turned into demon titties.
Oh no. And that's when Daka's race changed to something.
Suddenly, Cook's gone real quiet.
You see, I didn't know really how to counteract that, so I'm trying to think.
Don't try too hard. It's too delayed.
So Mayhem in the code is apparently also called Easy Wish as a difficulty.
Oh, that's nice. Good to know. Oh, man.
Death Wish is called Overkill 290.
Okay.
And Death Sentence is SM Wish.
Alright, I dig it.
I think is for sadomasochism wish.
I mean, because that's the only people still left playing it.
It's true.
Look, I've beaten 1 mission on Death Sentence. That's all I needed.
I'm never gonna bother, I'll be honest.
The stealth missions, the early stealth missions are really easy to do on high difficulties.
That's fine.
You just kill the camera guy, like, because you can do the very first jewelry heist on Death Wish, you only have to get rid of 2 guards still, 3 guards, and you just have to get everyone down and you're done.
Gotcha.
It's not hard. I mean, me and Grumpy did it as a duo, and we did it in less than 5 minutes.
I'm gonna have to keep that to remember that. Who are we waiting on?
Cameron?
Oh, he's
Hello?
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's silent.
No, I just said yes.
Wolf,
Oh.
do you have him muted? I was gonna say on your...
I mean, I didn't hear him say yes either.
I did.
I did.
Yeah.
I'm with you, Wolf.
Yeah, sounds like they're the liars.
What? You calling me a fucking liar? I just bought you lunch, motherfucker.
That's it, Royce. Go get your lunch back.
No, I'm good. I'll be honest, it's still cheaper to feed him than to have to pay someone to move me. No, I'm good. But fuck you, man.
Yeah, we should be ready to go.
Rapid clicking. Oh yeah, so first off context, I didn't choose anything tonight. I just said a number while I was drinking.
He chose the monster tonight.
I don't even know what the monster is! All I know is the thing is fucking tameable.
Y'all can ask Dree.
Tameable? Wait.
You know, it's
The
funny.
most
I made
confirms.
that warning to Wolf. I was like, if you make it tameable, Chasten's gonna fucking want to try and tame it.
I
And
can make
who's the-
friends.
He's the
Dree
first one to speak up.
Did say the monster has a chance of being tamed.
Don't tame it. I'll have to
So I
take
have
care of
to-
it.
Yes, he will.
Because you forgot about the egg almost immediately as Floor.
About what?
That's the fucking... The egg with legs and eyes!
Oh no, I didn't, because I told Wolf when I first got him, I'm never going to bring him anywhere. He's going to sit in the cart, because he was like a Seer 1/4 creature.
Foley forgets about him the entire rest of the campaign.
No, I've been adding all the monsters I tamed to my extra sheet. They're under Beast Companions.
Well, because he got that from Liesk, right? It wasn't really too long after before he left.
It was like 2 sessions before I left the game, so you can't really say I forgot.
Never brings it up in campaign again.
It was a great day. It was a great time last week.
Yeah, it was. You weren't here.
I mean, I don't have to be here now.
You know what, Cameron? You should give us a recap.
Ooh.
Hey, Cameron,
It's not a
roll
dragon.
1d6.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay.
I want another cheeseburger. That was really good.
5.
Cool. Roll d4.
Screaming dog in the background.
Two.
And a d20.
So does this mean he's paying for lunch when we did the move down to Florida?
2.
Yes, it does.
Thanks, Cameron. It's always nice to be treated out to lunch by friends.
You're a
I'm
real
poor,
one,
so
Cameron.
Uh,
I can't afford your guys' stomachs.
It's never
You can
hurts.
afford mine, that's for sure.
No, I cannot.
You're a real one, Cameron.
I've
You're the best.
never heard
like
it
Captain.
stated like that.
I'll buy myself.
Jackson probably eats more than I do.
I was
And
gonna
don't eat that
say.
much.
Not that much.
I doubt that. I've seen the bread and butter cook. I doubt that.
What, I eat like 2 slices of bread and butter and that equates to monumentous amounts of
Yes.
food?
Yes, it does, because it's disturbing.
Don't worry, I'll make sure I bring a housewarming present for you, Royce. I know how much you love pigs.
You know, I
don't know
really,
if- I
I
don't know
really
if that's
want to
gonna-
make a really mean joke, but I'm gonna hold my tongue on that one, Cameron. So I would recommend you not do that for the day I don't
So you
hold my
talking
tongue.
about pink pigs or blue pigs? What do we,
Pink pig. I'm gonna bring him a
Okay.
Minecraft piggy bank.
I don't recommend you using that tagline when you do it, because I might not be in a good mood that day.
Shows up with a Minecraft piggy bank. Here you go. Not you, your pork chops.
God damn it, Cameron.
A pig that'll finally drop something that you feel worthwhile getting.
What?
Cameron, I feel like you just keep going and you're...
Cameron,
I feel
I
like
don't
you should
use a piggy
cease.
bank, bro. I'm not poor anymore. I don't have change anymore. Buddy, the only time I handle cash is if I'm going to my weed dealer. Otherwise, I don't touch dollar bills anymore.
Okay, to be fair, I don't use it, but I still have my big piggy bank when I was a kid.
I don't. You think my parents got me one? I had a glass box or a shoe box I hid underneath my fucking bed that had a little glass box that I shoved coins into on occasion. I am spending most of it, or they stole most of it. I will never forget my mother coming in saying, "Hey, we're short on the electric bill. Give me your piggy bank." I mean, given that was almost every other week, though.
Wow, bills every week, huh?
No, it was always a different reason, but at a certain point I learned I couldn't fight my mother because she kicked my ass twice. That is the only woman to this day I still fear.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
My piggy bank's just sitting on my desk.
Yeah, no.
I haven't stored any of my coins in it though. There's probably coins that have been there since I was like 8 years old.
I
I
have
think you make
a
use the weapon if I have to.
I have a coin jar somewhere that at one point I bought when I was up and about that's used for pens.
I actually have a Crown Royale bag that I actually put coins in as well.
That's
Alright.
That's just sad.
Gentlemen. Let's get some music going and get going with this.
Sweet. I need a distraction from the spiders in my room.
There we go. Boom. Cool.
I love the order.
So, gentlemen, as we come into this session, Jaeger, give us a recap.
All right, so last session, we went fisticuffs with a dragon after. Actually, I'll go a little bit before that. We met up with Liesk on the road. Yeah, after fighting the Empyrean, we found Liesk just chilling there, randomly out in the middle of the road, which was kind of odd to see him there. However, after talking with him for longer than we really should have, in my personal opinion, we kind of got a little quest to go fight a dragon, or at least find a dragon that the queen wanted dead or something of that nature. After getting to Black Iron, I believe, so that we could get to the dragon easier, we found. Actually, no. What was that town that we found the cleric in? If anyone remembers, because I sure don't.
That was Fandolin, I believe.
Vandalin? Yes. We found a priest of Bahamut, a former champion who was cursed with immortality until this dragon was vanquished. Recruited him along on our journey, and even if we didn't want him, he was going to be coming along anyways, as proven by L's repeated, like, no, please don't come, and him being like, nah, fam, I'm going. Made our plans the following morning and we headed out to Black Iron. Tried to get a map to a unmapped location because no one would go up there after repeatedly asking for a map and being repeatedly told that they don't have one. We were finally going to make our way up there through flying to the mountain because the priest knew the way to get there. We go up there, picking up Lionel Johnson, who was left the first time when was climbing up for a little bit. Got in to the mountain, a pretty awesome map, by the way. While the priest went to go find the egg and do a ritual to become strong enough to fight the dragon, we were to hold off and distract the dragon, in which we did. The dragon hurt a lot of people in the party very quickly. Things were done. Moves were made. Dragon is dead. Loot was grabbed. And maybe the priest is dead. I'm going to assume so. Maybe glanced over things. Maybe I didn't describe it the right way, but I believe, that's that.
This skull of my Elixir says he's definitely dead.
You have a skull?
Uh-huh.
He could be just walking around with a flat head. We don't know.
How'd you do that? He was collapsed in.
I'm digging with animal.
I didn't know that happened yet. My bad.
You're digging up his skull?
Well, I was digging
What if he's
for loot.
alive prior to?
No, I was digging for the horde, but I found his skull.
Are you sure you didn't find the flesh and then just forget to stop?
Yes.
I don't like the pause there for a moment.
Well.
So, the party escaped in various ways. Jaeger and L through Jaeger's little castle in the void.
Castle Black.
Yeah, sure, Castle Black. And Santo, Seeker, and Gorian out through the mouth of the cave. As you all escape, Santo, Seeker, and Gorian feel this mountain is not stable. It is currently collapsing in on itself, fully imploding. And it is not safe to stay here.
Fair enough. I should. Yeah, I have a wild shape for this. Well, don't want to fly.
Gorian is flying.
Yeah, I guess I'll turn into a swan. Let's do this.
All right. You turn into a swan.
Yep.
You all right. Yeah, can easily pick up Seeker and fly you guys up and a good distance away from the mountain just to watch. After about 15 minutes of continuous avalanches and implosions in different parts of the mountain, you see this massive peak of the mountain, this previously tallest mountain in the mountain range, fully collapses in, leaving it about 1,000 feet of a shorter mountain. But it seems to be stable at this point.
Anybody joining Gold's Gym?
No, I don't think.
All right, I'll go back and land.
All right, you go back and land.
Thanks, Santo.
Elle and Jaeger, you guys are in the little. You're in the void. What are you doing?
Well, first off, I think I want to. Unless Elle wants to do something, I think I would like to, take my long rest here. Unless Elle wants to move somewhere.
Yeah, let's go find our party.
All right.
No, nothing
Is it-
personal, but I don't want to hang out in your dimension.
It's fair enough. Yes, our dimension. Can I
Sure.
open up the demiplane into Blackrock? Or Black Iron, my bad.
No.
No?
Nope. You can't just open it wherever you want. You open it where the door was made and shut last.
Oh no.
Gotcha. Alright, Elle, we're gonna be stuck here for a hot minute.
Are you fucking kidding me? Cook, did you go and ask Wolf?
No!
Okay, just making sure.
I'm pretty sure Wolf was smart enough on his own to... Yeah. I didn't say anything.
He's been waiting for this.
To what?
No, so... Go ahead, Royce. Tell him.
Cook asked me about this earlier. If he was like, oh, I don't know if Wolf is gonna let us open this door in a different place, and I'm like, just don't say anything, and we should be fine. And and so he's like, all right. I didn't believe him because I expected like Cameron, he was gonna narc on himself. No offense, Cameron. And so that's what yeah. God damn it.
Yeah, no.
Wow.
No, I did not say anything.
Trying to slip one by me, like you did with Seekers.
I didn't do
Well,
that.
to be fair,
Wink
I didn't know if...
genius.
I mean, I didn't know if it was
Wink
gonna
of
work or not.
genius? Wait, is Seeker
Yeah.
seducing us now with his genius? Because I'm concerned.
He always has been.
I don't want to be winged
All
at
right.
by a robot.
Hmm.
That's weird. I will not have sexual relations with that robot.
Your loss.
You're right. Definitely my loss.
All right. Who had the Yuckalwa?
Hello.
Santo.
You have the Yuckalwa. Gotcha. All right. Huh. Well.
You're telling me
Welcome to my humble abode.
you did this and you didn't have a plan.
Well, theoretically, we're safe in here.
But I don't think you grasp the mentality here. We
If
can't
I'm correct,
leave.
you're the one who wanted to get the gold. I just helped, and I got us out of there alive. Granted.
We haven't gotten out. We have not gotten out yet. What getting out part? What are you talking about? We're still there. We can't.
What's that out you were talking about?
We can't. What are you talking about getting out? We can't get out.
No, you said we had another way out, and what would that have been?
Who has another way out?
I wasn't saying that we had another way out.
I thought that's what you said. My apologies.
No, my mic's been cutting out all week. You're fine. No.
Well, I have this bottle of Boundless coffee. If you want to have a cup.
I don't know about you, Mr. Beastly creature, but you need to understand, I have to sleep at night and I have to eat. I don't think I can't eat on your prayers and dreams here.
You have rations, don't you?
I've got 1 day. No, not even 1 day. I got one ration.
You have one. All right, we can. Fine, I'll fucking save some for you. Maybe. Hey, actually, hold up. I want to imagine a steak. I want to see if I can create a steak in this plane.
Are you fucking kidding me? No. God damn it.
That's when Elle and Jaeger live there for the rest of their lives.
Elle is just like.
I mean, I will open the portal door so that if Santo does come trying to get to the horde, that's where we left out from.
I totally am. What the hell?
So you open the door. Gotcha.
So it's gonna be there so that whenever starts digging through, we'll see it maybe, and be like, okay, come in and be like, oh hey guys, all right. So besides that, I want to make a steak.
What cut?
I would like a ribeye, please.
Mm-hmm.
Let's let's not go too fancy. Let's do like a basic choice.
Thinking just medium rare.
I want to see if I can make it uncooked first, just the slab of meat. Let's not go too fancy
You
with
create a slab of uncooked meat.
All right.
Next, try make a full cow.
Hell, you're a lion, right?
What's how long does it take to
But I was the racist.
how long does it take to attune?
You don't have that item yet.
Okay.
So we haven't
All
done.
right.
You haven't searched the horde in any meaningful way yet.
Can I create like a campfire just sitting there?
Why not cook your meal over the sun?
I'm not giving. Listen, there's enough radiation already. I don't need to make a miniature one in the palm of my hand to cook my steak. That would be fun. You know what?
You don't know what radiation is.
That's fair.
I'm writing down my notes, by the way.
Sun,
that
the sun
Jaeger's
is hot.
racist.
Sun too hot.
You now are
can
on
I
my
make-
shit list. I want you to know that going forward.
Can I make a campfire, please?
Thinks I'm a lion. Must castrate at some point. Alright.
Yeah, you create wood and then create the energy to light it on fire.
Great. I'll have this cut of steak for myself, and I'll make another one for Elle to have. So we've got the eating handled. And if you want some water, yeah, I'll make some water.
Unseasoned steak. Oh.
I'm just gonna glare at Jaeger. I'm not touching the steak.
Oh, you need a steak to cook it with? I mean, I can...
Santo, as you're swooping down to this, now, again, 1,000 feet shorter mountain.
Yeah.
Into the racist hole, please.
You see probably 800 feet above you, a small black door appear in the air.
Does it look familiar?
Yep, it's a flat, like, Vanta black door floating in the air.
I'm
Someone
gonna
definitely
set
can't
Seeker
fly.
down. I'm gonna set Seeker down. I'm gonna fly up. I want to peek at it as one on down.
Didn't hear much of that.
After putting Seeker down, I want to go peek my head through, and if it's exactly what I think it is, I want to honk at the two in there.
You peek your head through, which gets your whole body sucked into it.
That's fair.
You see a massive giant swan through the door and honk at both of you.
Jaeger,
Oh, hey, Santo.
I'm not a lion. Stop inviting animals into here, you racist bastard.
I can't invite people in here!
I'm not hunting a fucking swan bird
I
creature.
went into link with L. Are you calling me an animal?
No, this motherfucker just called me one!
Lionel Johnson's also racist? I guess.
I'm going to throw you into the sun.
So,
I can make a son.
just so you two know, your portal's about like hundreds of feet in the air.
Huh. Last time I checked, it was probably going to be covered in rubble, so thanks for letting us know. Do you want to take L first?
Please.
Yeah.
Give me a rate from this racist.
I'll be cooking this steak here. If you want one, I'll make one for you, by the way.
Don't. He'll assume you like it raw, though, because you're an animal.
I'm gonna pick up L and I'll fly out.
I can't
Alright.
believe you, Jaeger.
You pick up L, fly out, fly him down safely, and you can go back for Jaeger.
Yeah, I'm a Jaeger.
Seeker's gonna start excavation operations.
No, you are gonna sit right there and wait.
Your excavation operation consists of you moving small rocks out of the way, unless you have any better way
Just
to
give me a minute.
excavate.
That is all I'll do for right now. Clear the area as best I can.
Okay. On the now flat, like fully destroyed, imploded rubble top of this mountain, with small magma streams running out from the top, running down the mountain. You have to kind of jump and dodge over different streams of this superheated rock. Yeah, you find a stone that you can lift, pick it up, throw it out of the way. I mean, this mountaintop is hundreds of feet in diameter. You don't even know where you're looking at this point.
Should have brought dynamite.
Hey, Seeker, Jaeger's apparently thinks we're all animals.
Hey, Seeker, you don't know what dynamite is.
Fair. Wait, so blasting kegs aren't even a thing?
No. They're literally like 6 people on the face of the earth know what gunpowder is.
The closest you get is a wizard with a spell that makes an explosion.
Huh. Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, eventually the swan comes back down. This mountaintop is a fucking mess. There was so much magma in those pools that went way deeper than you probably imagined. That is now fully like oozing out of the earth like a popped pimple. This mountaintop is kind of rough to traverse. Santo.
Yep.
Give me I mean, I guess this could be a survival check to try and recall exactly where things crumbled into, where you were in the mountain, and where that place that you were in the mountain could have possibly crumbled to.
25.
25 takes you a couple hours of excavation, kind of probing around in different spots. When you see, you move a couple boulders with this move earth out of the way, and you see a little bit of this like this matte white material that doesn't look like earth. You move a few more boulders out of the way. It is a dragonborn skull about the size of a small house.
Holy shit.
Fully cleaned of flesh. Like it's been dead for 340 years.
If everyone's not here, Santa would like to whistle to get the others' attention.
Yeah, sure. Also, is it okay if I could help him with my tuning fork?
Yeah.
And I'd use conjure animals to make animals with burrow speeds to help dig.
What are you creating?
So condos doesn't say that I have to see the animal, so I was gonna make, since it's the only big enough creature to help, just like rough-shaped cave badgers out of.
Okay. Well, it doesn't say that you get to choose the animal either. So if you're gonna say it doesn't say that you have to know what the animal is, then it doesn't say you don't, or that you get to choose the animal. So like, what way do we want to go with this? Do we want to go with one that we've seen and you get to choose, or do we want to go with rules as written?
I guess we're summoning small creatures that can dig.
Summoning an army of ants.
No,
Bunch
of normal badgers.
A bunch of normal badgers. I mean, what CR are they though? You can summon like 1 million of them, right?
Badgers are CR 0. But I want to ask your ruling, because the lowest it goes in the marking, it says 8
Is
CR
1/4 or 1/8.
8 of 1/4, so I only get 8 zeros.
Wait, 8 of 1/4 or 8 of?
Yeah, 8 of
Gotcha.
1/4 or lower, and that's
I'll
the lowest.
I'll say you can go like 12.
Okay.
Weird. Because fuck rules as written.
Yeah, I'll have them start probing around.
Dope. Yeah, you send these 12 little moles into the earth. That, pretty quickly as a unit start to dig out a lot of the dirt, rubble, and like smaller rocks. There are boulders that they leave to you to kind of lift out of this excavation site as it gets deeper and wider. You find, while this massive skeleton of this dragonborn man seems to have been preserved through some divine means, the body of the dragon is mush. The little bits that you find are jelly.
Yeah.
Of mixed flesh, viscera, blood, and bone, dust, and googe. It's fully unusable, disgusting matter. That being said, few more hours pass, and you and your badgers, along with Jaeger, helping you dig and find the best routes to kind of uncover all this earth, you find the first signs of gold. It's in sort of an unfortunate position, as there is molten magma now running about halfway through this, what was the dragon's hoard, which has unfortunately seemingly melted a large portion of the hoard and kind of carried it with it in the stream.
It's to be expected. Yeah.
That said, there's still a lot here from what Jaeger can tell specifically. There's tons of gold and gems and all kinds of crazy things here. As you guys now have uncovered it and are all starting to get to work fully clearing out these rocks and salvaging as much gold and items as you can, you boys hear something. Actually, Santo, you hear it first.
Yeah.
You hear
how far does it sound roughly?
maybe a couple dozen feet away.
I guess we're gonna see what it is.
Oh, that you know, we could just ignore it.
Dead dragon.
We could ignore it and walk away.
It's near the horde. It's gonna hear us doing excavation anyway.
Do I see it with the tremor sense?
You don't see anything with tremor sense, actually.
Huh.
I'll have one of the badgers dig over there to see what's up.
Okay.
I'll just have one little.
You dig over, and the badger squeals and digs back as it's getting close to the magma river.
Oh. Fire elemental.
Okay. I guess I'll check on that. I'll probably find whatever it is anyway as I'm digging.
Wonder if it's a
I
badger.
just want to see I'll keep slowly unearthing more of the horde.
Alright.
And just as a question from previous session, was it just like gold gems and stuff that I shoveled into my demiplane?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you shoveled it into your bag of the dreadnought, not your
Gotcha.
demiplane.
Same. I don't think we got a gem count.
You were like
Well, yeah.
enlarged by your
20
us
foot tall,
and
you know.
enlarged by Seeker as well.
Yeah, that was
Big
I was big.
He was beefy. All right, you guys keep uncovering. As you do, you see most of the hoard is uncovered. You guys are kind of filtering a lot of the stones and rocks and just shit out of this hoard, so you can more easily and accurately scoop everything in to a bag of holding. And even doing that, there's so much gold here. It feels like it'll take hours just to shovel everything in. That being said, you hear that. Stop. Suddenly, exploding out of the river of magma, spraying magma everywhere in the vicinity. Actually, I need a dex save for everybody. You see a huge creature, 15 feet tall, but fully quadrupedal, and at least 30 feet long. You see...
Allow me to clarify that there was no long rest between last session and this
No,
one,
there was
correct?
not.
No.
Oh boy.
You see this.
Huh.
Santo, tame it! I don't care how you gotta do it, figure something out. We're not
All right.
fighting this.
That is a dex save of 4.
Okay. Santo?
I got 12.
Seeker?
Yeah, I see he rolled a 9 and then a custom roll of 1, so I think that's
Dope. Jaeger. Or wait, no, L.
19.
19. Okay, so you save, so you take half damage
Oh, good.
from the magma.
Yeah. I am fire resistant. For the,
I'm not.
I assume
I
the
had
hour
14
hasn't.
I had 14 health left from.
Wait, has the hour been up since the start of
well,
the fight?
it's been hours, so yeah, it's gone.
Wolf, is has it been more than an hour since the beginning of the fight?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I am not fire resistant anymore.
Yeah, no, the thing ended.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Everyone who failed, which is everyone but L, takes 16 fire damage. L, you take 8.
Oh, thank God.
I am down.
What?
He had 14 health.
I had 14 health left from last session, DM.
Why didn't you say something prior to this? Fucking, alright.
I did.
I'll cure wounds his ass.
And L, your temporary HP is gone.
Oh, good. Alright. There goes my
From the goat.
There goes my advantage.
You only have 5 temp HP from it.
Okay. Do I have enough time to cure wounds, Jaeger, real quick?
No, we're in initiative now.
Okay.
So if everyone wants to roll initiative for me, and put them in the chat.
Well, Jaeger, I hope I can get to you before the beast does.
Hold on. Before I roll initiative, my mouse just died. I gotta get a new battery.
Hey, nat 20 initiative.
Good, you heal, the tank, because he just went down and I'm running low on spells. This is about to get interesting.
Alright. For the initiative... wow, that was a 7 the entire way through. 13. I hate it when it slides across my screen.
I love it. It's entertaining to watch. It's like a dice moonwalk.
Oh god. Okay.
Boom. 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 There we go. Alright. Okay. Rolled pretty alright for its initiative. Santo got 22. Jaeger got 13. Seeker got 16. Hey Cameron, why aren't you talking?
I'm just sitting quietly for right now, listening.
Gotcha. Alright. Sento, you're up.
Yeah. Question for Jaeger first. Are you still holding that steak?
It's perfectly cooked.
A perfectly cooked ribeye steak in my hand.
Yeah, this is important.
After hours later. Yes, of course.
So, well, first, I am going to heal you. Just know, my best healing spell is Cure Wounds. I'm going to upcast it a little. Huh? Yeah. I'm going to upcast it to 3rd, but it's still not going to give you that much. So here.
Something is better than nothing.
Well, there's your 23 health.
Vibes.
Then I'm going to take a steak.
That's a fair
You
payment.
heal him, then take his steak?
I only do it like the same time. One hand healing him, the other grabbing the steak.
Jaeger, you wake up as you feel the steak leave your hand.
Hey, you know what? Fair enough.
Santo's like, just I wish to offer the creature the steak. It's time to tame it with food.
All right. You get close to it, holding up the steak. Give me an animal handling check with disadvantage.
It's a vegetarian.
That's still a 19.
19.
Yep.
It doesn't do anything right now.
Does it look like it's angry?
Who knows?
Indifferent.
It's
It's
looking.
kinda looking at you like sideways.
I got its attention, boy.
All right.
Quick, drug
Seeker.
it.
Did you say drug it?
Quick, drug it.
Does Goliath technically share my initiative, or does he
Does
have
what?
his? Does Goliath
Does
have his own
Goliath-
initiative roll, or does he?
He has his own.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I have an order for him, but that'd be on his turn. So.
Okay. Well, yell your order.
I was gonna order Goliath through a mind blink. If it gets aggressive, try to hold it down.
Okay. Right.
And then I'll summon my bear spirit as my bonus action to give everyone temp HP.
Okay. How much temp HP does everyone get?
It is 14.
All right.
Oh, advantage back, thank you.
No, you don't get advantage back.
Fuck.
It's only when you
get
kill.
advantage when you have the temp HP that you got from something you killed.
Jaeger, I need you to take one for the team.
Oh my
Excuse me.
I'll heal you when you're back, when you're down. Don't worry about it.
I'm pretty sure your god would be very much against you resurrecting the dead.
Also, let's ignore
Revivify.
the fact that you're never mind.
I am morally ambiguous. Everyone knows this.
You should...
Hey, DM, don't be that guy.
Seeker, what are you doing?
This thing looks like it's made of basically living fire, from what I can tell.
Looks like a salamander or something.
So let's try cooling the surface of it and make it harder for it to move. I'm gonna cast Wind Wall and have the Wind Wall go straight over it, pushing it, seeing if I can make the wind push it down.
Okay.
I'll need a strength save from it.
Yeah, hold on.
If I can't, then I'll just make a wind cage around it.
I'm checking Wind Wall real quick.
Oh, it rises, so it would be going up.
Yep, it does. That's what I was
Oh.
checking.
Okay. Still, I'll make
You
a
can
wind
make
cage
the
around
wall
it.
up to 50 feet long, 15 feet high, 1 foot thick. You can wrap around it in a U, but you can't get all the way around it.
I can't make it a closed path, so what if I did a bit of a swirl and just made it so that the exit was too small for it to go out?
What exit?
If I do a swirl, it's still in a continuous path, and wouldn't be able to stop it. Wouldn't be able to leave it so long as it's not.
No, it's
close.
too big.
Oh, okay.
Like
It's too
lengthwise.
big to be contained by your
Then-
wall.
Yeah, let's do a U, keeping it toward Santo, I guess, so that if it tries to back away, it'll end up.
It's gonna focus on me. Come here, big boy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Be my friend.
And are you putting it on the creature to damage it right now?
Nope, I'll just make sure it's behind it so if it tries to back up.
Alright.
And then I won't do anything else for now.
L.
Alright. As the good friend I am, I'm gonna use my action to cast Cure Wounds onto Jaeger. At 4th level. That's 24 HP back, my man.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because I'm actually pretty healthy. How... Does the party still look pretty roughed up?
Not really. I mean, sorta. But not
I'm above.
terribly.
I'm at least above house.
I get a bad feeling for what this creature can do, but alright, I'll hold that off then. Then as a bonus action, I'll just do Bardic Inspiration, on, Santo for the next round. Or for that. So it's
Alright.
1d6. You got this, Santo! Tame it with the steak that Jaeger made out of racism.
Out of
The
racism.
racist steak.
We'll never forget.
Look, monsters are racist to most living races. I'm not having two racists make a non-racist. We're gonna find out.
It cancels out. PEMDAS, bitch.
I just want you to know, Jaeger, if we ever find a Leonin settlement, I'm gonna make sure that everyone knows you think that we're all lions.
Please don't. That'll hurt the whole party.
Oh, that ends my
Apple.
turn.
Yeah,
At the end of
if it
your
makes
turn,
you.
it is this creature's turn. It as it's kind of looking at you, Santo. It is incredibly obvious to you how dangerous this creature is.
Yes.
As you just being in close proximity to it, all of you are going to take some fire damage from it.
It's the fire version of the ice toad, I understand.
Yep. Everybody takes 9 points of fire damage.
A walking forge.
No!
No.
Seeker, alright, I'll tell you what, if you can tame it, you can keep it, but you gotta feed it.
Kind of cocks its head to the side at you, Santo. Full, like, almost unhinges its jaw and snaps down, taking the steak and also most of the flesh on your arm.
Ow.
If
it helps,
25 to hit.
I would say, if it helps, I have magic gauntlets covering most of my arm. So paper-wise, I'm okay.
That's right. You got
It does
those
hit, it does
strength
hit though.
gauntlets.
It's you feel it slams down with these huge, like, rock teeth and scrapes a bunch of flesh and the steak out of your hand. You take 17 points of piercing damage plus 25 points of fire damage. It has eaten the steak and throws it up.
Told you it was racist, Jaeger.
It's like barely a steak anymore. It's like a lump of coal at this point.
I think I figured out it eats probably metals or something, you know?
Oh, it's good. Most of us are metallic right now.
But that's its turn. It's not gonna fully attack you. It just wanted the steak. Jaeger.
So, is the plan to attack or to tame? I want to know this now, gents.
I don't think we can tame it at this point. It kind of, my arm really hurt.
All right. Understood. Well, was it chewing on the gold? I mean, I don't know for sure. Because this was the creature that was making. This might have been the creature I was making the night.
Yeah, it could have been.
Roll, I guess a perception, or insight check? No, perception check.
19.
19, you see a little bit of molten gold kind of at the corner of this thing's
Yeah.
mouth drip down.
Can I attempt to like toss a gold piece into its mouth?
A single gold piece?
You know, how about a handful?
Handful of gold pieces. Just shot in rough.
Roll animal handling with advantage.
All right. You know what? Truth be told, not good at animal handling, so we'll see what happens. That'll be a simple 15.
15? Okay. You throw some gold up and it eats it out of the air.
Fellas, I think I don't know what we need to do.
Alright, I know how to deal with it now.
It is Goliath's turn. He goes, "My master, it has harmed you. I got this." You see Goliath, bounds up and jumps onto this thing, like scratching, biting, and clawing at its like a hard lava rock exterior. You see it's like making marks and digging like pieces of stone off, but not really doing a whole lot. This creature is getting very upset. It like like, screams up into the air. Santo, you're up.
I cast Charm Monster.
What's the save?
It's Wisdom.
16.
Fail.
It is charmed. It kind of gets down.
And then I'm gonna tell Goliath to remind, like, I got it. I got it. He's down.
No, I got him on his back feet. Trust me. He just laid down. I'm about to kill him.
No. I mean, its body parts might make a good portable forge, I guess.
Well, I'm gonna tell you now, because of how Charm Monster works, once it's once the spell ends, it knows it was charmed. It's not gonna be happy. So I can keep him still, but once someone attacks him, he's gonna go aggressive again. So get set up however you need to.
Seeker
Kind
will...
of starts to walk past you and start eating the gold.
Yeah. I will reapply the bear thing. So that's another 14 health because I'm technically moving it, even though I'm applying it in roughly the same area. And then I'm gonna step back about 30 feet because it's not aggressive right now. And that'll end my turn because I can't do anything.
It's munching. We're technically not in initiative right now. You see this thing just devouring gold.
I'm just gonna heal myself with a first level cure wounds. It's something. Well,
is it more stone than anything else? Or because if it's stone, I have something I can do to it that's gonna hurt.
Looks to be a pretty even mix of stone, magma, fire.
You know, I hate to be the one who says this, but we don't need the gold. We want the magic items, to be honest here. The gold is just a bonus on top of whatever we're making. But on the off chance this thing can swallow it and we can't dig it, and we're not going to be able to dig it back out of its stomach, I do recommend we figure out how to kill it.
Yeah, Seeker's going to set
Or
himself
move
up
it.
30 feet back further from it, so just out of the heat range, if that's possible.
Yeah.
But stay within 60 feet and ready a shatter for when Charm Monster ends and have his Force Ballista ready.
Okay, you can't ready the spell without wasting the spell slot the next turn.
Okay, well...
if you're not going to cast it. But you can
That is-
get ready to cast a spell.
Yeah, that's what Seeker's doing. And Seeker will make sure Santo knows this because Seeker will be standing beside Santo.
Yeah, once everyone goes, I have a spell I'm going to cast, but because it's also
Concentration.
Concentration, yeah, I'll have to drop it. So I'm ready to shift spells.
Wait, did it
Once
walk through the wind wall?
Seemed to. Seemed to take no damage from it.
Okay, dropping the wind wall.
Is
Wind wall did
command
nothing.
is command considered not capable of going through if a monster is charmed already? Since command in itself is basically a charm spell.
It's a sort of charm spell. I believe it's enchantment, but it doesn't like break a charm. It can go through it.
I mean, I can just command the creature to flee.
Let's try that first. That way we don't have to slaughter it, but I am interested in it.
If you want to tame it, I'm not gonna say no, but I don't think Jaeger's ready for a hefty fight again. Santo's already been hurt.
No.
So.
If we can't tame it, that's fine, but finding something similar to this would assist in building a forge for the go.
Hey man, if you want to feed it, I'll back off and leave it be.
No.
So you don't want the living forge?
We can find something similar elsewhere.
Okay. Yeah, since he's not gonna do anything with it, I am going to... Oh, wait, hold up, is this touch? No, thank God. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna...
Back dies.
Yeah, I'm not petting the creature. I will cast Command at first level. I need a Wisdom save, and I'm just gonna tell it to flee.
It's an 11.
That's a fail. It's 14 is a save. Yeah, so I just ushered the command flee.
Yeah, it kind of burps up a couple gold coins and starts trotting away.
No!
Dives into the river of magma.
That works.
Alright.
And El just turns out around, holds its arms out, and that's how we deal with big creatures.
I mean... Alright.
Let's get back to work.
I don't think initiative's over yet.
Well, we weren't in initiative, that's why we were able to do what we wanted.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's start digging. Boys, get back to digging.
Alright.
Alright. You boys get back to digging. About 5 minutes pass and you guys hear again.
I've got
I'm gonna look and see if it's back.
I have more spell slots. I will keep doing this thing.
Roll a perception check, Seeker.
That is a nat 20.
Nat 20. You see this like magma river that runs through the horde. One of the like mountains of gold that's sort of like half melted, half still coin, close to this magma river, kind of shifts and crumbles a little bit into the river.
Can I start throwing like some of the
now.
gold coins into it, like throwing breadcrumbs into a river for ducks?
Yeah. You see you throw this gold, it kind of sits on top of the magma river and very slowly melts and sinks down into it. You see
Can I
a small like rock doesn't really ripple when it's molten unless something fucking massive is underneath it, and you see just a little bit of like, as this current is taking it down with gravity, just a little like swell in the current as this creature moves towards the gold.
Do I
And you assume he eats it. Roll an Arcana check.
I like this creature.
I'm gonna use built for success on that. So that's another D4 onto it. 17.
17. You know this thing is some kind of elemental. very obviously feeds off of gold, and you would assume other precious metals. Shit, other than that, you don't know exactly what it is. Yeah.
I'll try to recognize it again later, but I think we should just leave that mound of gold alone. I don't think it's gonna bother us if we don't bother it.
Well, I want. So,
It's an elemental.
can I go into my demiplane, make like a big nugget of gold, like a fist-sized piece of gold, and bring it out to it? I just I really I want to feed this
big of a
Why?
yeah, like a baseball size, you know?
Baseball size.
Yeah.
You go into your refuge, come back out. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20 for a 27.
You hear the voice in your head grunt with effort. And you leave your refuge coming back out. Big fist full of just a massive nugget of gold.
All right. This will be my last time feeding him, but I would throw the little chunk in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you throw the little chunk in there. Starts to sink, and you see it get like halfway down before it gets pulled under.
All right, I've had my fun.
You see, not exploding this time, just a ripple as the magma parts and this creature slowly comes out onto land, looking for whatever was feeding it. And seeing no gold remaining open in hand, looks back to the mountain and goes back over, this time on your side of the river, and starting eating from this one.
All right.
God, I'm going to walk towards where some gold is and throw some on the other side of the river of magma. Get on that
you
side,
throw
buddy.
some on the other side of the river, looks up, looks over, and continues eating at its little mountain.
God fucking damn it, Jaeger. I'm gonna mage hand 10 pounds worth.
Hey Santo, why don't you
gold.
just focus on digging up any magic items and let's leave the gold to the lizards?
That's what I was gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, there was a ton of gold
Jaeger,
and gems that we
Jaeger,
grabbed.
go
from-
ahead and keep playing with it. We're gonna look for the items we need real quick.
Yeah.
If it eats
No,
you, we're not
I'm
saving you.
occupied.
Seeker, as he's feeding it with a mage hand, basically now, just grabbing 10 pounds of gold in the mage hand.
Your mage hand gets close to it and kind of flickers and dies.
Huh.
And the coins drop to the ground. Ting, ting, ting. Jaeger, however, you've been given
You
permission to
salamander.
keep playing with it.
Good salamander.
I'm gonna try examining it again, see if
Are you transformed right now?
No.
Gotcha.
No, I feel like that would be a
you-
horrible thing.
You feel this thing kind of get a little closer to you as it shifts and starts eating. And dude, this thing's so fucking hot. You can't be close to it.
Yeah.
So you kind of get some space. But you can, keep throwing this gold at it.
Yeah.
It starts to see it as a sort of game. To try and catch as many pieces as it can out of the air.
I'm gonna try and figure out what this creature is again while they're doing that.
Okay. Sure, you take 20. Which we've never done in a campaign. That's an old rule. But yeah, you take 20. Think about it again. Give me another Arcana check.
That's a 19 plus 9, so 28.
19 plus 9, so 28.
This is quite a gorgeous creature.
Stop trying to train it. We don't need any more beasts. The Raven Queen didn't say gather animals. She said gather people.
I mean,
This
it's
is a
a good part of the army.
Telexolotl.
A what?
A Telexolotl.
Telexolotl.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fiery axolotl.
It's a form of magma elemental, isn't it?
It is a elemental. Seems to be a sort of magma elemental.
Huh.
You know, they have a weird amount of wisdom and intelligence, for such a primal creature.
So it's just been totally fucking with Jaeger for a bit.
Not necessarily. Again, very primal.
Primal,
and-
but smart.
Are we talking like intelligent, like as like a dog kind of deal?
Yeah, intelligent like a very, very, very smart animal. Like a dolphin.
Yeah. Okay, like like a dolphin. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. This is Secret just going to nod and share what he's learned about it with Jaeger, who is nearby it.
My big
What?
fire buddy.
Huh? It's a Texolotl. It's a form of magma elemental. Smart like some, well, rather smart animals akin to a dog or smarter.
I for one really like this creature.
It's very friendly.
Yeah, it's enjoying your company as well. Are you... So you guys aren't taking any gold?
We're just trying to
You're
grab.
leaving
No,
all of it behind.
we're looking for the magic items. We've got.
I mean, I
me
think
and
got a little
Okay,
bit
I
of gold.
understand you're looking, but
No,
are
yeah.
you taking?
Me and Jaeger got a bunch of gold last time in
We
our
got a
bags
bunch
holding,
of
so
gold at the end
we
of
did with
last
the
session.
shoveling. So yeah, we don't need anything.
Seeker will fill up his bag of holding with a little bit of gold if
Oh,
he
no.
can, and not
You
piss off.
you know when
If
the
he-
DM asks that, it's a
If it
implication.
starts up to the Texolotl, Seeker will just dump the gold. Will leave the gold behind. Not gonna.
You
Texolotl.
scoop some into your bag of holding, kind of looks over and looks back and starts eating again.
It's fine.
All right. With that, let me post your loot, taking off the gold because you guys aren't collecting it.
Mhm.
I'm wondering how much gold I got. From
Or
that.
at least, could you post the amount of gold we would have gotten from shoveling in last session because we didn't get that number.
Oh, sure.
The enlarged Eldritch being would like to know.
Sweet.
Whoa.
The Nebula Flow Elixir Goblet.
That and the Grimoire seem very interesting.
Those are.
Isn't Grimoire Infinitus a vestige?
It is a vestige of divergence.
Oh god. Okay.
Oh gods, indeed.
Well, there's only 2 casters amongst us.
And neither are wizards.
Nope.
Yeah. What is the Nebula flow? Now that seems fun.
Oh, okay, I know what that is.
Nebula, that kind of screams.
I
Astral
could
Seed.
take 10 minutes and try to cast Identify. I have the ritual.
Yeah. If that's okay with you, that seems something. I feel like the arrows are for Gorian.
What
Oh,
color of scale mail is it, as far as it goes, Wolf?
It is red scale mail.
I'm just seeing if that would be better than the equipment I have now.
If you're wearing plate, it's going to be lower AC, but you'll have fire resistance, I think.
Let's see if there's against the frightful presence and breath weapons of dragons you have resistance. Oh, that would be nice. Jaeger, you can't wear the armor. Seeker, you don't wear scale mail, right?
I'm wearing plate armor.
Oh, you're wearing plate? Do you want to take this? Because I've already got plus
No,
one
I will
plate.
keep my plate.
We could always save it for future recruit.
That's true. I can put it in my bag.
Seeker will spend the 10 minutes with Ritual Identify, if that's okay.
I'm gonna name this this text law Smog. I love him very
Don't
much.
name it and make it more powerful. You never know.
His name is
Right.
Smog. Smog the Texalotl.
You see, as this thing's eating, it seems to get full. And there is still a large amount of gold here. Jaeger,
Yeah.
as you've been playing with this thing, it comes over to you way closer than you want it to, and like kind of curls around you. You take
Kid, I can't help with that.
8
Elemental-
points of fire damage.
Absorb
That's fine.
element only works on yourself. Damn.
That's fine.
Kind of curls around you, and is just laying there at this point.
Good
Are you
boy,
like
Smog.
quickly hopping out of its range, or are you?
You know, I'm
Chilling with
gonna
it.
I'll chill here for a bit.
Okay. Every 6 seconds, you're going to take damage.
You know, we'll
Next,
see how
you
long.
take 6 points of fire damage.
All right.
Next, you take 7 points of fire damage.
All right.
Next, 8 points of fire damage.
Okay. At that point, I think I think I've had enough of the heat.
All right.
15 seconds.
Hey,
you
you
left.
don't want the smoke.
Well, not when he's
Uh-huh.
getting smoked.
You kind of
could
move
probably-
away from it, and it goes, kind of gets back up, and follows you.
You've made a friend.
You know what?
I mean, you could make it a galaxy friend by putting it in your demi-plane.
I could bring him into the demiplane. I really could. Hold on. You know what? Let's go to the demiplane.
Lock your pet in the demi-plane.
I won't be
Dang it.
locking him. He will be free ranged. I will give him a magma pit.
While Jaeger considers how to take care of this thing real quick. So do you want me to put? I'll put the grimoire and the dragon scale mail in my bag, and then who wants the elixir?
I would. I mean, I would
on
like
it.
the elixir if we knew what it was.
I don't care who takes it. I don't want it. I say the arrows go to Gorian, and then the 3 potions go to Jaeger, Santo, and Gorian, who took the most damage in the last fight.
I'd like to see about the. If it's not useful for a Jaeger, then I'd like to goblet for myself. But
All right, so you guys can fight over the goblet. We're good with the rest of the split up, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna. I'll add those to my thing. I'm gonna assume the grimoire is dormant. And I'll add.
No, it's fully awakened. The dragon did it.
Now, I'm just saying, Floor helped y'all out, and y'all got a wizard.
Yeah, when we see him next, I'm going to give it to them. That's why I wanted to keep it in my bag so we could. Because I'm not going to sell the grimoire to anybody. That would just put us in a worse situation when we don't know gets all of this fucking thing. No, that's probably going to go to Floor unless a new wizard joins our party that's even more effective.
You should give it to Jurgen.
No.
Where is he? That's a good question.
Also, El's never met Jurgen, so hell no.
Neither is Seeker.
Alright, you 3 can fight over the elixir. El's just going to step away.
But it's
Santo,
definitely.
you should be like, hey, I know a guy.
No, you missed. I put out there that since Floor helped and he's a wizard.
What?
I had put out there since Floor helped and he's a wizard. that the Grimoire should be offered.
Do you,
he
Rice,
is
do you want to
gone.
split the? Do you want
Yeah,
to
we'll
split
find him
the
later.
2,000 gold pieces?
Do you? Yeah. If you don't wanna, if you want your own gold, that's fine by me.
Is it possible for me to ritual cast the identify spell since I do know it and would know the ritual for it?
Sure.
All right, I'll ritual identify the elixir goblet.
All right.
During this, El's gonna start putting on his that mask. And,
If I'm bringing
taking
the,
off the ring.
if I'm bringing this Texalotl smog into my demiplane, we can't take all the gold. By the way.
Yep, Seeker will get on that after this, asking for then help get it back.
You're bringing it into the demiplane?
Yes,
And
I'm gonna
feeding it-
give him.
Alright.
I'm gonna give him his.
Open the door like sideways so it can like
Slide.
hand in, and like slide its way in through
Yeah.
this door. You see it kind of like bulging and expanding with this creature as it tries to open for it.
Yeah.
And eventually you see its tail kind of going wildly. It flails and gets itself fully
It's like-
through.
I want to give this creature its own like Shamu pool of magma for it to live in.
Absolutely.
Didn't Shamu? Wasn't the whole point of the movie is it tried to get out of the cage?
Yeah.
Never knew that was a movie. Are you talking about Free
Wasn't a
Willy?
movie.
Free Will. Yeah, that's it.
And I believe he was in a lagoon.
No,
That
I'm
kinda
pretty,
just,
I'm pretty sure he was in SeaWorld and they break him out and throw him into the
No,
ocean.
not at
No,
all.
he
Finding
was in a
Nemo.
lagoon. He wasn't
He
like
wasn't
in
captured.
Slave.
Do you know how long it's
Captured.
been since I've watched Free Will? I'm gonna look. Come on. Icarus, yeah.
all right. With your identify, you get this.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm
Shit.
thinking of Free
Where's
Willy
you? Cameron, Normac. There we go.
I was about to say here. Oh.
That's a good sign.
If it's incredibly an evil item, there's a black hole that we can feed it to.
Seeker's going to. I'm just going to read this out, and Seeker's going to say, Goblet will fill randomly with different types of elixirs. They aren't bad, but we don't know what one we'd get each day.
Well, do you know what kind of elixirs they are?
Anything from vitality to fortune.
So,
Going down
all
the
good
list of
things.
Vitality, agility, elemental resistance, clarity, shadows, elemental fury, regeneration, and fortune.
So yeah, a bunch of random positive effects.
Reminds me
Gotcha.
of an Temidar had. I don't think we want to repeat that, Seeker.
Well, but
Is it
unlike
is it a tunable item, or is it just it is what it is?
I didn't get if it was a tunable or not in this, so I'm gonna guess no. But it is a once per day item.
It's a once per day item.
Once
Okay.
per day you get a random elixir.
Does not require
Uh,
attunement. I'm looking at the item right now.
I mean,
Yeah.
I would like an additional item to help maybe boost me, but I mean,
Well, I was gonna say it doesn't matter who carries it, 'cause can't we just bottle whatever it makes every day and just?
We
Yeah.
can try that and see if it.
I don't know
see
what
if
will
it
happen
will.
once the fluid leaves the elixir.
Yeah, but we should try it once to see if we can or not.
Then
Yeah.
I work on that. I
Because
have
if we
spare bottles.
can,
that I can try
then it
popping
matters
once
who's
in.
carrying it. But if we can, then it literally does not matter who's carrying the item.
No,
we just
because
want the
then we can
person
also
carrying
sell
it.
these- Then
Well,
we
no, I was
can
gonna say we
also-
want. If it doesn't matter, we want the one carrying it to be the one least likely to die.
I mean, yeah. In which case, I stay back the furthest most of the time.
Well, it's both you and Sant. I think Santo's mid. You're also mid.
I'm mid to long.
He's long, but Sacred seems to get targeted a lot.
Yeah, you do get targeted quite a lot, dude. Like with the
Alright.
Empyrean.
Yeah.
I sort of pulled that one's targeting onto myself by being an asshole.
Yeah, but he's got a point that you go down a lot.
I mean, if I die, so long as I die and you guys can grab my body.
No.
Like, even with, I mean, granted, no, you remember how Wolf a lot of the time will run the things.
If you die with
you're
the
not,
items, our party usually loses all the items.
There.
yeah. So, I mean, I usually do get into the thick of things quite a lot. I haven't gone. Well, I mean, I just
Well, let's
went
first
down.
see if it can be bottled, and we'll move on from there.
Go
And
from
decide
there.
when that time comes.
After that
We'll
point,
make
I believe it should either be Santo or myself.
I don't think you're in the running. I can agree on Santo carrying it, and then seek your
Whoa!
bottling.
What the fuck?
You
I'd
jump
like
into
to
the thick
put out
of
there.
too
I
much.
would
Hold
like,
on.
because like that vitality thing would be very useful.
Well, one, that's if you get that one. But two, with my Eldritch, I'm the most mobile, so if I have to feed it to someone, I can also get to almost anyone in a single turn.
That's what I'm
Mhm.
thinking.
I assume you'll be able to tell what it is every day as
Nope,
well.
we're
I guess
random.
as
No.
we go on.
Cameron
Well,
said it won't. It's
Well, the different elixirs have different colors.
we can figure
Don't
it out
know.
with time.
We can figure it out with time, possibly, and if we can bottle it, then we can just start building up an excess of them.
I mean, if we can bottle it, we can have people appraise the potions as we go.
Even if it's a weaker version of what it is. Because
Right.
even a weak
I've
version of anything is weak.
returned.
He's returned.
Sneaker's gonna check and see if is the goblet full of potion for today?
No. You activate it and it's a one-use item. And then the next day you can activate it whenever you want. And the thing, if you look, says it only lasts for a short amount of time, whatever its effect is.
It just says limited time, short duration for a few of them. It doesn't give exact time limits.
It
Because
doesn't.
that's
Wow.
you could read.
And I did say that it's temporary. That this stuff is temporary. So
All right. I guess we can let Santo hold on to it.
yeah, Santo will get the goblet.
Okay.
I was expecting that to end a lot more violently.
I mean, I definitely want the item, but I'm not gonna like fight over it. That just seems
Hey.
worthless.
Put your foot forward. Assert your dominance.
Seeker will pass the item off to Santo, looking at. Yeah, you're going. It's safest with him and his mobility.
I don't need you to explain it to me.
You
I'm
gonna,
also not in this plane of existence.
Oh yeah.
you gonna let
Seeker's gonna hand it
Seeker
off
make
to Santo,
decisions
be like,
for
You
you.
can get around the fastest. then."
Cameron, it's all right.
Also, Santo stepped away for a minute.
I'm
Cool.
making a bowl of food for Mom, and I just hear them arguing in the background.
You're getting the goblet.
Yeah, I heard that part at least. So that's good.
Okay, good.
I gotcha. I'll add it in a minute.
Seeker will go then help collect up the rest of the gold.
All right.
Whatever the Texalotl didn't eat.
All right.
What is the gold
The
amount?
amount that you gather after the Telexalotl is done, you gain 26,000 gold pieces.
Divided. 5,250 per person.
Did you divide it by 4 or 5?
5.
Okay. You said 5,000
And
what?
it's not 5,250.
You said 26? 2,000?
2,600.
Okay, then yeah, no, it's
Or
525.
not, sorry, 26,000, not 2,600.
No, you're right. It would be closer to. I divided the second part by 4. I'm an idiot.
You're an accounting major, right?
26,000 divided by 5 is 5,200.
5,200. I was 50 off, yeah. Brain fried math.
Shall we at Gorian and tell him, or Wolf, could he just add it to his sheet?
I'll at him.
I've already added it onto the comment when I was adding him.
Cool. Dope. Jaeger,
Yes.
you are in your refuge with this creature who's looking around.
Wonders of the galaxy before its eyes.
Starts like bounding up the steps of your castle. And starts to climb up to like a third story like kind of fortress wall where it's like kind of half wrapped around one of these huge turrets, and is just kind of looking around into space.
Yeah, definitely making its, giant Shamu pool of magma for it. Gotta give it its own little home within
Yeah,
this plane.
you form this massive bowl of obsidian, and fill it with a massive amount of magma. This is like 4 Olympic swimming pools all put together. Just right out in this like opening area in front of your castle, just a massive like 100-foot deep lake of magma for this creature, which it sees, jumps like fully leaping off the turret of the castle and full dives straight into the magma, which flies fucking everywhere. Huge waves of magma rise up. In this domain, you kind of wave it away, not even a problem, and like refill the pool a little bit.
You know what? Royce just put a really good name. Is it a room? Gold in
Smaug?
Latin. I mean, smog is pretty nice, but gold in Latin, a room.
Silver and gold, huh?
No, the silver's in Greek, not Latin. We had to do a little bit of researching on that.
Silver and gold in different languages.
I mean,
Sure.
we could just start calling
You
them
guys
Kinro
have
and
your
Ginro.
pets.
This is just more of a dig at Cameron because he said that Argos was Latin, and I was sitting there like, no, it's not.
I messed up.
You did.
Well,
it's
y'all should
okay.
expect it by now.
You know,
Now
I'm
now
gonna
it's
stand
part of the
by
campaign.
it. You know, he was chewing on some gold. Arum is a very nice name, but I think I will stick with Smaug.
All right.
Smaug.
Smaug. Happily swimming around in his magma pool. Looks a little confused. Roll an insight check.
All right.
You kidnapped a child.
Could you imagine? That would be a 15 insight.
Looks confused why you're not joining it.
It's your domain.
Yeah, but magma's still magma.
Are you immune to magma inside your own domain?
All right, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Get to the chopper.
Listen, I don't even know if I would even want to test it. You know what?
Wait.
How? Because I assume I can still feel the heat coming off of it, right? I assume it's very hot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh made magma, just the way Mom used to make.
I'm sorry, Smog. I'm not like you. I can't swim in the magma. I'm sorry.
It opens its mouth, and you hear this sound like rushing forest fires just go out of its mouth, like it's trying to communicate with you, and then it dives down into the magma.
You might want to create an attendant to feed it gold.
Just kidding. Fire Shield Liesk says.
Lias pokes his head into the mental plane. Out of nowhere.
You know, I have a question. How does message work?
Message?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the inner workings of message, because it's not like it just understands you, right? It's
No.
You have to
it's
share
not
it
like
with-
fancy or
Here's your
whatever.
message.
Yeah. I guess, I was hit with magma before it hurt. I want to see what happens if I, touch the magma in this domain.
All right. Finger?
Yeah, finger. I got doused with magma earlier, so it's a fresh experience. Thank you.
You
I
take
never thought I'd
27
do that.
points of fire damage, and your finger is burned off.
Oh, shit.
Hey, I warned you.
You're now missing your pointer finger on your right hand. Integral to swinging the blade, but not claws.
Yes. Wow. Yep, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, I imagine you scream.
Yeah. Oh. Fuck! Shit! Wow, this surprisingly hurts a lot more than when I had to dodge the magma from the lava earlier. Ow!
Again, it's fresh made, like Mom used to make.
Shut up.
All right, Hannibal Lecter.
Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna say goodbye to Smog, create a little pile of gold for him, and then I'll join the rest of the party again.
All right. You create a pile of gold. Roughly worth 200 gold pieces, all in a mound. And head back outside.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Yeah. What are you guys up to at this point?
Why does it smell like cooking meat?
Well, I did just, go down to that magma earlier. It might still be on me.
More racist.
Santo, with your perception, you can see Jaeger is kind of nursing his hand, and you see a glimpse of a burnt and charred hand missing a finger.
Santo just sighs to himself. Is like, if he doesn't want to talk about it, it's fine.
Don't finger the lava.
I definitely think, after collecting all this stuff, we should head back to Black Iron and...
Jaeger, I think we can find your pet a mate if you want.
A Smoggette?
I mean, we might be able to. I don't recommend, putting yourself in the magma, but, hey.
Do elementals mate? I don't...
I don't know if that's how elementals
I
work.
have not studied elementals here, so...
I mean, neither have I. All I know is that Smog, can chill in the magma and eats gold.
So how are you going to feed it when you run out of gold, out of curiosity?
I mean, I can just create gold.
What? Please, Jaeger, elaborate for those of us who don't understand the art of counterfeiting gold coins.
I don't need I mean, to be fair, it's not going to be gold for currency. I'm not an animal.
Elle just gives him an eyebrow raised. I don't know if that's a racist dig after the lion joke or if it's a pun on you
Not
being
really.
a beast.
I mean, I'm sorry if you take it that way. It wasn't intentional.
Jaeger, you're gonna disappear one night, I hope you know.
But, no, so, I mean, I can... In my demi-plane, I can make gold, but... I'm not really into, minting gold coins. I may murder
Wait.
criminals, but
So you're telling me you can make metals? We have a blacksmith in our party. As long as you can do something to make it. I don't know how this works here.
To be fair, I just recently tried to make metal, as in like a few minutes ago when I went to feed the, Texalotl. Before that, I had never made metal before.
Okay, so let's move on beyond that. So you can make metal somehow, however, in your dimension.
Yeah.
We have a blacksmith that can make items.
Yeah.
Powerful items.
Okay.
I just turn to Seeker and just go, "You are no longer the dumb one in the group. I'm sorry." And I turn back to
Also,
I
Gibby.
just figured out how to make metal. Why are you treating me like this?
Also, Hunter, looking at the elixir goblet, from how it's worded, every elixir looks exactly the same when they come out.
Alright.
So it's just a guess.
You can literally... You are an unlimited resource! Do you not comprehend?
No, I comprehend that immensely. It's just that I'm not gonna assist people who are very rude to me.
I'm not asking you to help me, you idiot. I'm saying if you want shit, you don't need gold. His ass, I point to Seeker, can make you whatever you want.
I never asked for anything!
That doesn't... You're missing the point!
Time and
Oh my god! Shut up, Seeker. You're not involved in this. Jaeger!
I'm feeling pretty involved right now.
I mean, like, I know what gold is. I've seen it, so I can make it. I don't think I can make something I don't know.
So you're telling me if I take you to a metal shop and say, "Hey, Jaeger, look at this. Smell it. Taste it. I don't care what the hell you have to do. Remake it back in your dimension, and then have Seeker make you some armor so you stop dying so often or going down so often." You're not connecting that?
I'm not going to be changing my armor, so...
Oh my god.
Well, I might be able to improve your armor.
We will not be changing our armor.
I am not a therapist. I'm just a cleric. I'm not dealing with
I could
this.
at least make you a better helmet.
Seeker, he doesn't want it.
I am okay. Thank you, Seeker.
Okay.
If he goes down because of his armor and we run out of spell slots and can't heal him, we'll write on his gravestone, "I could have had better armor, but I chose not to."
It's not so much as I don't want... Well, we don't want to. Well, we don't want to, but...
They
Listen.
don't want to.
Changing the armor is not an option, alright?
Okay,
I mean,
what
I
about
can
the
come up with a
items
way
he
to
could
assist
craft
it
you?
without
He could make
changing
you magic that could make you...
You're acting like I know I can make metal! I just found out! Give me a break!
No, because you just found out. You should be ecstatic. We can fix this situation.
And listen!
No.
Okay!
Not
Well, if I
listening. Don't you PM him shit.
No.
Seeker's just gonna walk over to Santo and be like, "Should we get back down to Black Iron?"
Oh, give it a minute. You'll see what I sent, Wolf. Don't worry about it.
God damn it, Jaeger. This is like, you are literally a money printing machine and you're like, "Nah, bro, I'm not gonna print any money." You've been given the keys to currency. I could hand you a gold coin and say, "Hey, look, man, this is what I need you to make." You could make thousands of them. We could buy shit and then leave. But you're too fucking stupid to do it.
You can make it! I'm just not going to!
Why?
Because the economy's important.
Shut up, you! You're a fucking dog on a chain and I don't even want to hear that.
What chain would that be? Yours?
No! Whatever the fuck's wrong with your head?
You know what? That's fair.
I don't want to
But
control
we
you.
are perfect the way we are.
My best bet is your Santo's attack dog from what I'm seeing.
Listen, you disobey your god directly. I don't want to hear it from you.
I'm a general. This is my job to make decisions.
Not anymore.
Does it look like we're not attacking and dealing with shit constantly? I'm the one giving orders, coming up
Nothing
with
to do
battle
with being a
plans.
general. You're not a
I'm the
general
one coming up
anymore.
with strategies and battle plans. If you have a plan next time, fucking speak up.
What was your battle plan for the Empyrean?
It's about now that your passive perception realizes you two are alone on this mountain.
God damn it, Jaeger.
So Cameron, I turned into a bird, picked up you and Goliath, and left.
Seeker's gonna look at Goliath and look up at Santo going, Thanks. That felt like uncomfortable and therapy needing.
They can deal with their.
How long do you think it'll take him to get back, or realize that we're gone?
I'll go. If not by tomorrow, I'll go check on.
Okay.
You can literally print money! I could hand you the most expensive metal in existence and say, hey, make this, we're gonna make you something that's gonna make you like a fucking god, and you're telling me to my face, your stupidity is gonna say no!
I just imagine like I
The
slowly.
constant insults to me are not making me want to do anything for you, so
I'm
no.
not, it's
no,
not,
I will not.
when did I say it was for
You're,
me?
listen, you're insulting me this entire way through. I'm not gonna do shit
You
for
called me a lion! You fucking
I-
deserve it!
Alright, whatever.
That's like me calling you a fucking monkey! Alright?
Jokes aren't a cool thing between us no more. I understand this.
Not if you're too stupid to realize the value you just created and how we can.
Tell you. Stop calling me stupid!
God damn it.
So
We need a
goodbye!
fucking couples counselor.
God damn it.
I just found out I could make gold and you were yelling at me and calling me stupid! Like, I don't care that I can make gold! It's not important to me!
Is living not important?
How does that correlate?
Because we can get you the shit you need to stay alive longer. This conversation's gonna go on for the whole rest of the
I'm
night.
out.
I
I'm
promise
gone.
you.
See you later. You can get down the mountain yourself. I'm gonna fly away. I'm gonna go into my umbral form. I'm gonna fly away.
You go into your umbral form.
Get the.
You see he stretches into this massive, like 12-foot tall, like sort of like cloak-like, black shroud, with deep inset glowing eyes, and full like capes like Batman into the night.
You can't run away from your mistakes. I'm gonna start slowly climbing down the mountain.
And now you're on his shit list.
Listen, I'm laughing.
Goes around, comes around.
Fucking
Seeker's
Leah.
gonna look
Santo-
at Santo and say what I messaged. Just, I'm not even sure if I'd be able to remove it from his demi-plane if I made something in there.
Santo and
Seeker.
Seeker.
Yep.
Oh yeah. We fucking hate flying creatures. You see about an hour after you guys got there, got checked in, got settled in, and started eating dinner. You see a very, very pissed off, like bloodshot-eyed, deep, sunken, like his face looks almost sallow. A very angry-looking Jaeger kind of throw the door to this inn open, clock you guys, and come over to you.
Seeker would have made sure they had dinner for him at the ready. And, like, okay.
I'm gonna hand him one of my 2 tankards of plenty.
Seeker's gonna look at him
Nod.
and go, Seeker just looks at Jaeger and goes, "It's very cool that you found out a new ability, and
Finger up. Finger down and I drink.
it's great that you found out a new ability. And I'm not gonna ask you to do anything with it."
I don't think he wants to talk about it at all, Seeker.
Come here, Jaeger. Let's talk about it again.
Seeker makes sure Seeker even pays for his dinner, Jaeger's dinner.
Dude, Hunter,
Not
IRL
again.
is pissed.
I'm laughing my ass off back here.
Seeker's just trying to be supportive over here, being like, "Yeah, it's great. I'm not gonna ask to do anything with it because I'm unsure of the consequences, but fucking cool, you can do shit." Something
Alright.
that has to have drastic consequences.
The more you talk about it, the faster Jaeger drinks.
Seeker's not talking about Jaeger. That was all out of character right there.
Okay.
I want that clear. That's what's going through Seeker's mind at that moment. Like, oh, okay, be quiet about it. So I have a few ideas that I want to look into while we're here. I might head to the library if we're going to spend time here.
I
Or
would
at least tonight. I don't
also
know.
like to go to the library.
Okay.
Oh, what are you going to look up? I might be able to help you find it.
Just simple science things, that's all. I want to learn more about the world and creation.
Okay. I can help with that.
Time to find him like
Jaeger.
a blood.
Yeah?
You've had a few drinks in you at this point.
Yeah?
You hear the voice a little louder in your head. A little clearer. Go. We want to learn more about creation.
I have
We
some...
want to create life.
Seeker's just gonna blink very slowly, look at himself, and look at Jaeger and go, no, you don't. It's a bad idea.
You will not say what I want.
More secrets.
What we want.
I mean, it might be best to start out with something like me then. That way, if you make mistakes, it's easier to break.
No. We will start from the bottom, and we will make our way
Calling it
to
now.
full sentient beings.
Hunter's gonna accidentally make some really powerful genocidal race, and they're gonna get into the fucking mortal realm. It's gonna go
But
terribly
God forbid he helps make some magic items for the party.
Amazing. So, with that kind of disturbing conversation, Elle gets back to the inn in the morning.
Yep.
Ugh. You
Having
fuckers
climbed
left me.
all the way down the mountain with a full bag of holding and the rest of the equipment that he gathered on his back. Just so much weight. And just trudges into town, finally getting in as the sun has risen. I imagine Santo is probably awake and downstairs already.
Yep.
So would Seeker, because Seeker's sentry rest.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking a fucking nap.
Mm-hmm.
Jaeger's still asleep.
I have a lot
Jaeger,
of pain to sleep through.
You drank late into the night and blacked out.
Good.
Would during that climb down, would I have time to attune to my mask?
Oh, absolutely.
Alright.
You would have had to take like at least an hour break in this climb just to kind of massage out your really fucking sore like fingers, your calves, just kind of prep yourself for the second half of the climb.
And then suddenly my
as
carrying
it's-
capacity is twice as much?
Yeah. Yeah. It certainly helps, the climb. As soon as you attune to it, it makes the climb go much easier, much quicker, and yeah, you do still, like, trudge into town. You're fucking exhausted. You do have 1 point of exhaustion. But other than that, like, unscathed, nothing harried you while you were on your way down. And you see Santo and Seeker in this fucking inn, casually eating breakfast. They're the only denizens in the inn awake at this time. But, you know, they're here.
You left me up there to die.
No, I left you. We left you up there.
You don't
Stop
get to
yelling.
speak. I look at Santa. You motherfucker. You left me up there.
I left you and Jaeger there to have your shouting.
I can't fly. He can.
Like I told Seeker, if you weren't back, I would have got you in the morning. Also, I didn't know he could fly.
Okay. Alright. I was
I
just
did
gonna
raise that as a
nod
concern.
and go set a separate table and order some breakfast. And a
Alright.
very large cup of coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Seeker going to look at Santa. So, should we ask him how long we're staying in town, or give him time to cool off at this point?
He cools off.
Fair. He's always a bit of an asshole.
Anyway, just leave him.
Ugh. All right. With that, Jaeger,
Yes.
you wake up, kind of open your eyes slowly. You are staring at the fucking brightest thing in the whole universe, and it immediately makes you want to throw up.
I can
give me a
see.
Constitution saving throw.
Isn't
Wait, hold up. I
isn't
can
he,
see.
Isn't he blind?
You are looking at something.
Oh.
All right. A Constitution saving throw
Uh-huh.
will be a 22.
22. You hold the throw up down. You kind of squint, rub your eyes, open them. As you remove your hands from your eyes, you look and see your hands, not gauntleted, but wearing like gloves that go with your plate armor that you're wearing right now, or half plate or whatever.
I have
It was you
chainmail.
were wearing. Chainmail, gotcha. You look and see blood smeared all over your gloves from where you just wiped your eyes. This super, super bright light that is just fucking slamming you in the face is the sun. You realize you are dazed and getting your senses, but you're looking up. You're flat on your back right now. And all of a sudden, some sound starts to kind of return to you, and you hear the sounds of fighting.
Okay. I'll. Am I like completely geared up? Do I have like my sword or?
Yeah, you are completely geared up.
All right. Whatever, like a helmet on or whatever it is, and I'll burst out, sword in hand.
Helmet on, you kind of get up, start looking around. You see absolute chaos. You just got knocked on your ass by some fucking huge guy swinging a tree around. You see he's about 20 feet away from you now, beating the living shit out of a couple of your buddies that you've been fighting with here. Looking around, you see these village homes on fire, women and children screaming, running through the streets as soldiers kind of run through in this massive melee, clashing with both sides. You see some soldiers break away and start cutting down these women and children. It's fucking chaos.
I'm gonna go to the guy who's focused on my buddies and go to cut the back of his heels, his Achilles tendons.
You run. This guy sees you and turns to swing this sword, but you are way too quick and you see it coming. You dodge out of the way he swings it back, and you use its momentum to kind of like parry him to the side, slash down at his ankles. You hear him scream in pain as he loses his balance, falls to his knees, and one of your friends slams down his sword into his spinal column, killing him instantly.
You okay, soldiers?
Just fine, man. We thought you were fucking dead. Come on.
Takes more
Let's,
than that to take me down.
Hell yeah, man. Let's loot this shithole. And they run forward. You see this guy, your buddy that you just saved, sprints over to where you see a Earth Genasi woman and her young son. She's trying to shuffle him out of their house and out into a field behind it. You see your friends that you just saved, your allies, your brothers in arms, run up to this woman and her child, snatch the packed bag that this woman is carrying out of her hands, stab her through the chest, kick her son to the ground, and stab him too.
What? Wait, no. No, wait. Oh.
You see reality flicker, and you see eyes. These bright, terrible purple eyes staring back at you. And then reality flickers back. A couple seconds later, like you just fully dissociated, you're back in the battle. You see, you've just cut down the chieftain of this village. Fully like stabbing him through the gut and tearing downwards, fully disemboweling him. You look around, see the chaos, and see one of your allies toss a baby off a roof and watch it splatter to the ground.
No. No, wait,
You see
no.
reality flicker again, and these eyes closer, menacing, teeth gnashing, blood spraying. And then you wake up. In your refuge. Incredibly hungover. But again blind.
Oh. Back to it then.
You see your axolotl start to climb up out of the magma pool and stalk closer to you.
Morning there, Smug. I'm okay there, Smug. Just a dream. You want some gold, buddy? Oh, I'll create him a little pile of gold for him.
Devours it in one bite.
Sure.
Looks hungry still. You start to get the feeling the 200 gold pieces that you left him the other day, this large mountain of gold, was far from enough for him for like a day period.
Oh, I'm sorry, Smug. I don't know exactly what your appetite is. Allow me to make something larger for you. And I'll,
Mechanically speaking, it doesn't matter. But I want you to know, Smaug eats 3,000 gold pieces a day.
All right. From the ether, 3,000 gold pieces worth of gold.
You make them in just huge fucking bars at this point, which do look like kibble to this creature as it starts munching these huge fucking like 100-pound gold bars.
I'm sorry, buddy.
It grunts a little more content now. But yeah, you don't remember coming in here last night, but that's fine. This
you
is
know.
probably where you wanted to be anyway.
Yeah. Let's go see what the others are up to this morning. And I'll exit the plane. Also, it'd be interesting to see where I end up.
All right. You open the doorway and step through. You step through and immediately feel the terrifying sense of gravity, a feeling in your gut like you're about to throw up as you start falling. You don't know how high you are. You don't know where you are. You don't know why you're falling. Your tremor sense is giving you nothing.
Alright, I guess I'll have to transform. Otherwise, I'll splat.
All right. You transform and hear. We love pranks.
Oh, this early in the morning, do we love pranks though? After that
We
night?
got you.
Oh, God.
You
That
slowly lower yourself to the ground. It takes you about 15 minutes.
that was a good one.
You're starting to get a sense of your surroundings. It seems like you were just thousands and thousands of feet above Black Iron.
Shit. When I hit the floor, I'll take off I'll, go back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
The weird thing is, I don't know if I'll ever be able to put a prank on us like that. You got me, that's for sure. I'll think of something.
Cool. You make your way back over to the bar. And you walk in and see Elle there, sitting at a separate table from Santo and Seeker, who are eating breakfast.
I'll join Santo and Seeker at the table and, pour myself a cup of coffee.
Or, really? You're not gonna... I'm not gonna ask.
What?
You offered the boundless coffee bottle to someone else, and you still have it, but you just...
Yeah, from the Boundless... Yeah, I'll pour myself a cup of coffee.
You can't pour it.
You can't?
No, you have to drink straight out of it.
Okay, then that's my bad. I thought I could actually pour it out of it.
If you try to pour it, nothing comes out. You have
then. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll drink from the bottle of Boundless Coffee. That's totally my bad.
All right. Yeah, you get some fucking coffee in you.
Nice.
I think his unstable connection finally took him. Oh no!
I was gonna say, God damn, man.
Well, if you'd watched, his thing kept flashing and saying unstable connection. Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, I didn't see it now.
Yeah.
Wolf returns.
Maybe.
Hello?
There he goes.
Hello. Do you want me to roll the d20 for the bottle of Boundless Coffee?
No, I don't care. The fuck?
All right. I'm gonna need that coffee after that.
Mm-hmm.
just the average dream.
Absolutely, the average dream. All right, gentlemen, you are all back together. Well, in the same location.
We are in the same room.
Mm-hmm. What would you like to do?
No, we need to find a divination wizard while we're here. So if we can,
You say this from your other table.
no, I'm gonna after finishing up my meal and my coffee, I'm gonna walk over just glaringly and look at, kind of put my hands down on the table, just to shake it just enough to get their attention. So we're gonna be going and finding ourselves a divination wizard while we're in town. At least that's what I'm planning to do. The rest of you, I don't care where you go, just don't leave the town until tomorrow. We'll head once we've got everything figured out from there and figure out what this evil is that's coming to the continent. We can make plans from there. Everyone good with that?
Understood.
Good.
Yeah, I'm perfectly okay with that.
Elle just
All right.
glares at Jaeger.
I'm trying to be nice.
I didn't fucking get down till this morning. And Elle's just gonna turn around and walk out of the restaurant. Go looking for some sort of college or some place that looks like educated people hang out at.
Well, what
Once
about
Ella's
you
out of
two?
earshot- Once Ella's fully out of earshot, Seeker's gonna look at Santa and be like, we should pay for his in-room tonight. I think that might help.
What?
Are
How
you
would
calling
that
me
help?
broke?
How would that help, Seeker?
I'm telling you,
we are all quite well off in terms of cash. Paying for a silver or two a night room isn't gonna.
Seeker shrugs.
I've just accepted that Elle is always angry, and I kind of just let him be.
It'll be fine. Things will work itself out. What are the plans for you two today?
I mean, I got to test a couple things with the new magic item, but other than that, I was gonna take a walk around town.
I plan to
Seeker,
go
you're heading to the
to-
library, yes?
Yes, and then for at least for the early part of the day, then I may come back here and set myself up in my room for a bit.
All right. I'll join you to the library. At least, and we'll see how I feel afterwards and what I want to do next.
Seeker will nod. Then
All right. Dope. Let's start with L.
You.
You look around for a place of education. Give me an investigation check with disadvantage because you are exhausted.
Alright. Whew. 20.
20. Awesome. Look around this place. It seems like a pretty religious place. You find a huge fucking temple of Moradin built into the ground. Like part forge, part temple. And there are some like sort of like religious based schools close to those. You do find a bard college here.
Oh no. I'm gonna regret this. Alright. I'll definitely head into the Bard College. Maybe they can figure out what was the spell you said that that the Raven Queen said I would have to ask for, because I know you mentioned it, but I don't have it written down here. Or was
A
it
spell
that she?
that you would have to ask for?
Yeah, because you said that the cleric wouldn't be able to divine what was going on. Only a divination caster of some sort, non-holy person. So that's what I was asking.
Yeah. religious divination is mainly clouded because the evil forces at work put great effort into clouding their plans from the gods.
Okay.
And clouding their plans from the gods clouds their plan from the mortals who serve them. That being said, they put very little effort, if any at all, into clouding their intentions from, in general, all mortals ever, which is a more lofty task, strangely enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you know there are, like, exceptions with a lot of evil beings. The more conspiring ones, the more intelligent ones, definitely block their plans from everyone they can. But other than that, that's what you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna head in and try and find some sort of front desk or receptionist.
Sure. Absolutely. There is a skinny, like, 16-year-old, white as the day is long, super freckled, curly-headed, ginger kid, sitting behind this desk, going through some paperwork, and as you come in, fully decked out in adventurer gear and shit, this kid goes, "Oh, hi.
Yes.
Are you a
yeah?
professor here? Are you like a substitute?"
No, I just helped kill an ancient dragon, though. Probably qualifies me somewhere near. Is there some sort of reception or something around here?
You're so cool.
Please, no. Is there a reception or someone important I can chat with?
This is reception.
Perfect. I'm looking for someone who specializes in divination magic. I can pay top dollar if needed, but
Divination. Let me go through my staff directory.
Oh no.
Here we go.
This is gonna take hours. I'll
Get
just,
pull out a Rolodex.
I was gonna say I've worked in as a employee.
No.
Like thousands of papers, one paper.
All right, time for some luck checks.
All right, kid. I'm gonna be honest. We can make this go one of two ways. I can talk. You can just bring the dean down and ask him, or I can just take my business elsewhere.
I can't really go talk to the dean unless...
Do I have daunting roar left over?
Do you have what?
Oh shit! I don't. I used my daunting roar. Fuck.
Oh, wow.
He goes, Oh, I do see here. We do have a divination professor that I can direct you to.
That will work.
Sure, absolutely. It'll be the third building, room 216.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I'm gonna start heading off wherever he pointed.
He goes, as you're leaving, he goes, "Do you want an intern?"
I'm just gonna stop and I'm gonna turn with my the black bags under my eyes, dirt still in my hand.
Recruits.
I'm just gonna look at the kid and say, I serve a god. We're killing powerful beings. Creatures are trying to kill us on a constant, and most of my party is a bunch of idiots. Your likeliness of living is about 0 out of 100 here. You sure you want to take on that job? Shit pay, you're unappreciated, no one's gonna
Persuasion
like
check
you.
with disadvantage.
Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion.
I might actually do this. 'Cause I
Are
have
you
a
trying to
plus-
persuade him not to do this?
Yes!
Because it sounds like you're
Yes.
persuading him to do this at this point.
I'm a 18.
18. That sounds really cool, yeah.
You're underpaid. I'm not feeding you. And
Life is really boring here.
you're gonna get eaten.
In a good way?
No, I mean, like, I'm talking you're gonna lose your lower limbs and probably any appendages you have.
But will I be a hero?
Well, let's see. We've wiped out an entire city of slavers, been chased down by the love child of a god of undeath.
Yes, I want this.
Oh no.
Hey, you know what, DM?
Fine.
This is
I'll
our
just
recruitment.
kind of hold out his hand. Make a swear to the Raven Queen that you'll serve her until your dying breath, and we'll get moving.
The Raven Queen?
Yeah, I'm not just a bard. I'm also a man of the cloth. You know, if this is too much for you, fully stay here. Keep your job, your day job.
No, he kind of puffs
God
his
damn it.
chest. I swear to the Raven Queen to fight till my last breath. Shakes your hand.
All right, fuck it, follow me.
Zephyr Stonearm.
I'm not gonna remember your name.
I'm writing it down.
Aw.
No, I am
writing
too.
it down too. I'm putting it down
writing
in my
them under
notes as
flies.
L's apprentice.
So when he yells,
Stone.
"Remember me" as he's dying in battle.
What was his last name again?
Actually have a name.
Stone arm.
Stone Arm. Okay, I was gonna put Stone Hand. Thank you. My new ginger Napoleon dynamite
he's gonna be my friend.
apprentice. Alright, congratulations, kid. You've joined. I don't even know what the hell to call us yet. I'll figure that out along the way. Lead me to wherever this professor is.
Absolutely. Hey, Lisa! Why? I quit! And he leads you.
Is he? Does he have any equipment on him, or is he just wearing like a school uniform?
He's wearing, just like casual common clothes, with a little name tag.
Do you
Well, hey, that
have,
dragon scale armor is good for someone now.
Do you have capability of using heavy armor?
Oh.
I'll gear him up.
No, I'm not like not strong.
That's not my question. God damn it! This is why I
I'm
don't
willing
like
to gear
interns.
him up. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'm gonna hand him 30 gold pieces. While I'm talking to the to the
Big money.
not really. I have 7,000 on me. I'm just gonna look at the guy and go, all right. When I'm talking to your professor or the professor, whatever, get your gear, pack up everything, and then you can take the 30 gold. That's your starting fund. Spend it on what you like. It's for you personally. We'll get you gear when we meet up back with my cronies.
All right. He runs off.
You gotta show me where the professor. All right, fuck.
Right. Runs back. Sorry, I'm just a little excited.
No, I used to command men, armies.
Exactly.
Now
exactly.
I have a child following me around.
You have this kid lead you. Even with the like building and room number, you wouldn't have found this for a while. He leads you to this room where you see a small gnome.
Oh
Believe it
no,
or not.
not again.
Always a gnome. It's always
It's always a fucking
Not
gnome.
Applebottom. He was a wizard. Go away. I had to kill him once. I don't want to do it again.
Jurgen, is that you?
That's Professor Applebottom.
Oh my god.
No, it
always
isn't.
is.
No. Now it's Professor I'm dead and buried in a hole somewhere. Because that's what
Is
happened.
Professor Applebottom wearing jeans
No, he's wearing pants with the
I
fur.
like to imagine there's
and
just
boots
this
with the
giant
fur?
ample
Oh,
of
shit, you're
gnomes
right.
who are all skilled casters in different kinds of casting, and they're just everywhere.
God damn it.
They're just everywhere.
I mean, you know gnomes are one of the most proficient races with magic, just naturally.
Yeah.
So it's no surprise that you see one of the professors here is a gnome. You see he's wearing little reading glasses. Looks to be, like, pretty young for a gnome. Like, some professor who got into teaching when he was, like, 20 and realized it was a mistake. He's got little reading glasses on, just kind of hand on his head, pouring through papers.
Excuse me, good sir, if you have a minute.
Well, sure. Yeah. Come on in.
I walk in. Name's L. I'm gonna look it back to see if the kid's still following me.
Zephyr is gone.
Oh, thank God. Oh, good. The kid left. So,
Kid.
don't.
You see, he casts a spell. Oh. Man.
So, anyways, I'm looking to see if I can find someone who specializes in divination magic. I assume that's you?
Yep.
Good. I'm looking to hire your services if you're interested in an easy job.
Yeah, sure. This place fucking sucks.
No, not again! No, not like that! No, I mean, like, just temporary, like, right now. I'm not looking for you to come with me.
Then what do you mean a job?
Alright, I serve the Raven Queen as, one of the a servant, let's go with. She gave me a prophecy, if you will. As you can probably understand, divining godly magic and capabilities is really difficult. She warned me a great evil's coming. I need you to figure out what the fuck that could be. And I apologize for the blunt language, but it's been a long day.
Great evil?
It's too powerful for the Raven Queen to apparently see or be able to interpret to me, so it means she hides the person hiding it is hiding it from apparently men of the people of the cloth. So,
Right. Do you know when it's coming?
no,
Do you know where it's coming?
no.
Do you know where it's coming from?
This continent, I assume. You want the job or not?
He's like,
I mean-
in a boat.
You want a boat? How much does a boat cost?
Just a small $5,000.
Gold pieces?
Mhm.
I set $5,000 on the table.
Shit, let's find you an apocalypse.
that's a motivation right there.
Every man wants a boat.
You full, like, Santa sack slam a huge fucking bag of 5,000 gold that breaks his desk. Because you put it on his desk, it fully breaks it in half. L. Whew. You chucked that gold around like it was nothing. You're feeling good. Even like exhausted, you're feeling the power of your new item. That being said,
You can thank Bahamut for that.
that being said, he goes, I'll have my students fix my desk.
I mean, we did kill.
Watching a movie in class.
Yeah, that's fair. We did kill the ancient dragon just a few days, about a night's travel from here, so you should be at least safe now in these areas. Assuming that was the only one.
It was never not safe here. I don't know what dragon you're talking about, but
Some eternal flame. Don't worry about it.
I'm not. Casting magic, you see he gets like a series of crystal balls that are each kind of larger and larger lined up. Starts casting into a few, casts into a few on the right. He goes, this is gonna take a fucking while, man.
Hey, cool. I'm
come
gonna
up
take one of
tomorrow.
his chairs and I'm gonna start taking a nap.
Alright, or fucking not. If you snore, I'm kicking you out.
If I snore, I just paid you 5,000 gold pieces. If you can kick me out, you're gonna have a bigger problem than the dragon. Hill's gonna start napping.
Fair enough. He goes throughout his spell, and take a right. Jaeger, what were you going to be doing?
I was going to be heading to the library with Seeker.
Gotcha. You and Seeker heading to the library. Absolutely, there is not a library in any like academic sense here. There
Okay.
is a temple of Ioun, the goddess of knowledge, which houses a very large library.
Okay, that'll do.
All right. You walk into this temple, and you see dozens of figures in kind of very neat, mostly sleeveless, tied blue robes, silver kind of embroidery going throughout them. Walking around, some with open books, some just kind of bringing things to and fro. You see some people. There are a couple like classrooms where you can see through windows into them. People teaching different age groups about the goddess Ioun, and just history in general. Um, that said, you're here. What would you like to do?
Jaeger go first.
Does this temple have like a library section, or is it just like everywhere like a library? Like, is it all books?
It is. There's a large like center worship room, and spreading out from it, not enclosed by any walls, are bookcases hundreds of feet high. This is a massive temple, with little staircases that spiral up and up and up through multiple stories. You, you see it looks pretty open to the
All right.
public.
I would like to head up to one of the people who work here.
Sure. You head up. There is a large, like 50-foot long front desk sort of thing, with like dozens of different priests and attendants behind it, who are going about like assisting people through their prayers and their worship. You have to wait in line for a few minutes, but eventually get up to one of these like front desk people. It is a young half-elf woman. Looks to be in her like mid-20s, and she goes, "Welcome in. How may we be of service?"
I'm looking for books on things regarding plants, animals, or like the beginnings of life.
Oh, in a religious sense or in a natural sense?
A natural sense.
Sure. I will say, I'm so sorry, your automaton is going to have to stay out of the research section.
Seeker is not an automaton. He is a fully sentient being.
Yeah, I came here to check out some stuff for myself.
When your microwave talks back.
That's pretty much what she's seeing here.
I do apologize for the confusion.
I
A bit of
no
knowledge.
apologies necessary. I apologize.
It's alright, it happens quite often. As Seeker's gonna
Right.
look down at mildly at what was once adamantine skin at the iron skin and sigh.
Sure. By all means, come with me. She leads you up about 3 floors, and she goes, "This whole floor is dedicated to the sciences. The more or less magical, mystical sciences, the more mundane, bringing about of life in plants, how to raise different animals, the natural sciences, chemistry, physics, and so on and so forth. Was there any major section that you're looking for today? I apologize, I can't just leave you alone. I do have to be your chaperone, but I can be very helpful while I'm here.
Thank you. We are very grateful. Just anything about the building blocks of life
Oh, that's what he's here for.
to that degree. Like, where does it
Building
begin?
blocks of life. Okay. Let me think. Right. She starts heading off. This floor is hundreds of feet by hundreds of feet. Massive, massive bookcases. And you're kind of going through between these huge shelves. She kind of climbs up a ladder real quick, takes a few scrolls down, grabs a tome beneath her. You see she uses a little bit of magic and drifts this rolling ladder that she's on about 20 feet forward, grabs another couple things and brings them down. So these kind of discuss the different building blocks of life. You're not fully going to get away from religion here,
Understood.
It's a holy temple. It's
well, also, life was created by the gods, so
Mm-hmm.
um,
We are
there's
grateful.
no way to fully take religion out of the science. But this is kind of what we've sort of established and recorded. And you go through these texts, you learn more about like biology and evolution than you do about how life was created. There are like creation myths, a couple different creation myths about the founding, which is how the gods came here to this world and created life. But other than that, yeah, what are you trying to find out here?
Well, I mean, I'm trying to figure out, like, if this world has discovered things like bacteria or like growing from like the small
It has
single-celled
not.
organisms. Okay. So basically it's essentially, and since this is in a world of gods, it has like a life was just created by the gods, right? Kind of like a snap of the fingers, that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
The different religions have different like creation mythos for them. Like the dwarves say, like they weren't just snapped and created.
They were
Their
crafted.
god crafted and molded each one of them by hand.
Gotcha. Okay. That'll definitely be useful if I'm going to be making my own creation story. Getting
Sure.
inspiration
Yeah,
for
you
others.
want to kind of look through the different creation mythos for different like races and peoples.
Yeah.
Sure.
See-
Palors is, it's like the Catholicism. It's just plain and for like white people. Their creation mythos is that they were created just out of sunbeams, pretty much, snap and they were there. Some of the more gruesome ones say that a god took part of themselves out in a very like fucked up their injuring themselves way and tossed that to the planet and created their race, so on and so forth. Yeah, you gain some inspiration for your own creation mythos.
Interesting.
The tendrils are about to create
Okay.
something.
Definitely also wanting to go into things like, learning about different flora and fauna. If I want to maybe even create my own ecosystem, stuff like that.
Sure.
If I want to make my own world and all that.
I mean, what do you want to learn about flora and fauna? Really?
Well, kind of
It's
like
such a broad.
well, yeah, more
thing.
so kind of, just reading up on the information, seems like how different plants react to different climates, sometimes soil conditions, when it
In
comes
general.
to animals, same thing, like location, temperatures, what they eat, just learning about that kind of stuff. And I guess more like, what would that be called? Like what?
What the
Ecology?
fuck, Chaston?
What? It's a valid question.
No, it's not.
Ah.
You know it's not.
Okay, the first half is a valid question.
The first half is valid.
I'm concerned now.
Sorry. What was the last thing you're doing, Jaeger?
Reading up on plants, animals, and how
Right,
they
right.
function and all that kind of stuff.
Got you.
Whether
Yeah, you get
temperature,
some
location.
pretty basic, like, rudimentary biology for a lot of these creatures, anatomy and such.
Mhm.
And like ecosystems. I mean, there's a near endless amount that you're just scraping like the tip of.
Of course.
Yeah. To fully get a broad, in-depth scope of this, it's gonna take a long time. Seeker, what are you looking for here?
Seeker would be looking for things of more arcane nature. He'd be trying to see if there was any information on that they might have on the Age of Arcanum. No matter how brief, it might help trigger a memory.
Oh. I'm so sorry. The little knowledge we do have about the Age of Arcanum is locked away.
That's understandable given how dangerous that age ended up being.
Yes.
But then I'll just look into enchantments, if you wouldn't mind.
Absolutely. We have a large enchantment section. She brings you up a couple floors. Amazing. What are you trying to learn about enchantments?
Seeker's trying to learn how to craft specific enchantments.
Which
That would
specific
prevent-
enchantments?
One for just the straight better armor, +1, +2 armor.
Okay, +1, absolutely. +2 will take weeks to learn the craft
That's
of.
fine. +1 works, as well as to see the difficulty it is to create one's own enchantment. If there's that.
You know, these days, most enchantment has to be studied in a well-funded lab, and peer-reviewed by a lot of arcane,
Before
like
it'd be
scientists,
accepted, yeah.
pretty much, before it can be accepted as an enchantment to then be taught to the populace. Because enchantments are very
Dangerous.
difficult to create and very, very dangerous. Yes. I mean, it's
that already-
possible.
Then the +1, and we'll go with. Actually, yeah, Dreadnought enchantment.
No.
Not
How
the
about-
Dreadnought.
Why not the
Not the
No,
Dragon
like
Dreadnought?
the
Dreadnought.
helm of the dreadnought. Like the helm of the dreadnought.
Armor
The
enchantment.
glowing-eyed one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where it would
dude, I
absorb
thought you
light.
meant the bag of the dreadnought. I was
Hell
like,
no, that's
fuck.
it. No.
No,
I'm referring to the
he
helm.
needs that enchantment for something.
The helm of the dreadnought enchantment? Sure.
To make someone more intimidating.
Sure.
Perfect. Those will be the two that he'll focus on learning while he's here then.
All right. Sounds good.
And if the lady asks, the young half-elf girl, he will straight up answer of what he is. He will give her the answer of, I'm being called a few things, Autognome or Aormaton. I do date back to the Age of Arcanum.
What?
Telling
Wow.
people Kendall what he is.
That's cool. She doesn't really say much about it. All right.
Big
You
girl.
guys get your research done. Santo.
Hello there.
Hello there.
I am taking a walk like I did in the town we met the mayor. I'm checking what the crime is like in this town, if there's anything going on.
Sure, you do a sweep around town.
Yep.
Give me a perception check.
25.
25.
Yep.
Most you see are like, petty crimes.
Yeah.
With your very, very keen eye. Again, it's daylight, but you don't catch people as you kind of tail them. You don't see people bringing like drug money or anything back to like any higher ups. They're not delivering this anywhere. They're just doing crime on their own. There's no organized crime here,
Okay.
at least that you can see.
Don't worry. I'll do another sweep when night hits. You got to do a day and a night sweep. You got to find out what it's like in the town. I want to test something about the nebula item I just got.
Yeah, the nebula flow.
Yeah, the nebula flow. Because I want to see if the potion lasts in a new container. Because where it says short duration, it says it on the potion, which I don't know if that means when you drink it, it lasts for a very short time, or if it just lasts that long. So I want to get like a potion bottle, pour it in, and I'll check on it tomorrow.
Sure.
To see if it's still magical.
You activate it, fills with liquid, you pour it into a potion bottle, cork, and save it.
Okay. That is all I need until night falls.
All right. Once night falls, Jaeger Seeker, you come back to the inn. Santo, you are probably back at the inn when they arrive.
Yeah.
L is still gone. L,
Yeah, I wasn't napping.
you wake up to, oh, come on, let me in. Come on.
Your young
There's-
lord arrived,
You
Batman.
see a nearly invisible wall of force up in the doorway, where pounding on the other side is this kid. You see he's got like shitty leather armor on, a little like, I mean, you can tell by the hilt, a very common sword, probably a little rusted, if you had to make any guesses about this kid.
No.
Like a bag on his back, and he's like, come on, let me in, this guy's my boss.
I was just trying to sleep.
The professor goes, oh good, you're awake, you deal with him.
Hey, you know what?
He says you're his boss.
You said you wanted a change of scenery, right? You like the 5,000 gold pieces?
I like it very much.
Good. You want a job?
What's the job?
You get a take of whatever me and my crew get as we're working through things, and you follow us around. You're gonna serve amongst my little mercenary order I'm working with. It pays well. You get a portion of gold, and you don't have to stay here. However,
Looks
you've got to train him.
At his office, looks at the next lesson on the board, which was how to seduce a dragon. Looks back at you. Yeah, I'm in.
Good. All right. Congratulations. And what was your name again?
Please, just call me the gnome.
The gnome.
No!
That's really depressing.
That's kind of
Nomeo!
No, don't you
It-
do.
It. He casts a spell, and you hear the kid banging on the other end go silent as he starts yelling, and you can't hear anything. And he goes, "My name is Noom. My
Noom?
parents were assholes."
Noom.
Damn.
The Noom. Alright. How do you spell that? N-E-W-M? No. Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, I'll call you the gnome in front of people. You want to make a different name? My friends don't know your name, and his memory can be easily probably converted.
Well, he couldn't hear. He couldn't hear you. He was in a bubble of silence.
Oh, no, I understand that, but I can just tell him whatever your new name is, and he's gonna call you that from now on.
I don't know. What's a cool name, man?
Give me a second. I'm gonna go open up my little poem book that I still carry with me. Do I have any known... you know what, what is the first gnome name that came up? Hismop. That's not any better. Let me see. How about, Bridden, Greybar, Gabar, Manbar, Neswin, Orwar, Tannen, Pananar,
Andrus.
Andrus? Alright.
Andrus.
Andrus. Alright. I got it. Cool. Welcome, I spelled it wrong. Welcome to the team. Finish up, and let the student in, because he's going to be annoying otherwise.
You kind of cut in and out.
Oh, my bad. My internet cut there for a sec. I just saw it. Yeah, I'll just look at him and go, oh, yeah, alright. Yeah, let my apprentice in real quick as well.
Alright. Drops the wall of force. The kid runs in. Alright, so...
No. Just, I put my hand up in a, quieting motion. Alright, that's it.
Quiet.
That's Andrus. You'll call him that from now on. I point to the professor. Alright, secondly.
I thought you were Professor
No,
Noom.
it is now Andrus. If you question it again, I'm leaving you here.
Okay.
Alright, good. Secondly, my compatriots and I are staying at... What was the name of the inn we were staying at? I don't think we got that.
It had no name.
Was there
It was
any
a
other inns?
nameless inn.
Were there any other inns in the town that we saw?
Not that you could find.
Alright, I'm gonna look at him and go, there's an inn with no name, which really sounds as cryptic as possible. You know...
It's the Inn of Black Iron.
Sure. You're gonna find a very pretty looking humanoid with, glowing white hair. You're gonna think he's got a showering issue because he wears robes and looks like a druid. Don't piss him off. He's gonna notice you before you notice him. His name's Santo. Tell him that Elle sent you.
I'm not really into guys.
I'm not asking you to go sleep with the man. I'm telling you to go find the man. You're a bard. For the love of God, if you can't figure this out, you fail as my apprentice and I'm leaving you here.
You hired me as an intern, and before you can say anything, he runs out of the room.
This is why I'm not paying him.
He's an unpaid
You already did
intern
pay
for
him.
the party.
No, I paid the professor. I handed him gold.
You paid him 30.
I handed him gold because of the fact that he signed on with us. I'm giving him a sign-on bonus. That's all he's gonna get.
I say he gets what he finds.
Eventually, Andrus comes back. He goes, okay, so,
Found the apocalypse?
no, but I found, a location. I can't tell you exactly what it means, but all of my divination into coming darkness, coming apocalypse, coming cataclysm, all came up with one location.
Alright.
And
Don't
it
say it's
is on
Jotunfell.
this continent.
Don't say it's Jotunfell.
It is.
Fuck!
course it is.
I'll just
Say this, you made
face
that sound like a
palm.
Google search.
I'll just face palm and goes, of course it's where the fucking Bane and Palor were fighting. God damn it.
Wait, what the fuck, dude?
Oh, yeah. Good news.
Anything for real?
You've been hired on by... Well, I'll introduce you to the rest of the group, and maybe you can ascertain what we're doing, what we do. Congratulations.
Back at the whiteboard or the blackboard where it's like, how to seduce a dragon.
Hey, you'll get
Turns
famous
and
if you
follows
live.
you out of the room.
I want this one. I didn't want the other
Better
one.
than this.
I'm just gonna look at him and say, listen, I understand, but understand that if you do happen to die and we can't get your soul back, I'll make sure to kill the god that caused the problem. As long as it's not my god. We did fight Asmodeus at some
You're
point.
making it worse.
Confident about, okay,
You're making
be an
it worse.
asshole.
No, El just looks at him and says, do you want to zone of truth this? Because I'm more than happy to show you the answer to this question.
He casts his Zone of Truth.
I look at him and I say, I managed to wound Asmodeus in a one-on-one fight, fairly, and then he put me through the ringer by killing me and I kept being reborn. I don't know how that worked. Oh, and we also beat Baphomet in combat.
Doesn't say anything, just fully walks down.
This way it's just normal.
I mean, he's still heading in the same direction as you.
Yeah, we're gonna head back to the inn.
Is doing so silently now.
If it makes you feel any better, 2 of us have survived through the entire encounter. Well, 3 if you count the third.
He's just got a far off look in his eyes as he's
If you count
walking
Meridian.
down the street
yeah,
with you back towards this end.
I should mention, so I'm the champion of the Raven Queen, or a champion. I don't know if I'm our only champion. I'm not going to ask that kind of question. One of our ex-teammates is now what we think the champion of Asmodeus is hunting probably us down. That's a little extra sign-on bonus. Don't worry though, he's not the threat. At least I don't think he is.
You're gonna scare off everybody who wants to sign on.
That's the point. I don't want people not ready to kill these people.
Teaching so much.
Oh, also we did that eternal dragon thing I was telling you about. Yeah, we are working with the Church of Palor and Bahamut to try and stop this great evil. If it makes you feel any better, so we got big backers behind us. We've also helped the Alliance.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't told him that we killed Baphomet yet.
I did. I added that at the end as he was walking
He
away.
did.
Oh, okay, my bad.
We also awoken some really ancient, powerful undead that we've eventually got to go deal with. Sucked off one of my friends until he died. That was a fun experience.
But he lived!
Good news, though. We are at this point, once people find out about us, we're probably going to be the most famous people on this continent, and that's not good, because Baines probably wants us dead, too, when I come to think about it.
You really sell us.
You know, the amount of gods, I'm going to pull out a list of the gods on my list of Therisden, Asmodeus, Baphomet.
Jaeger, Santo, and Seeker. You see, bursting into the bar, looking around, and locking eyes with you, Santo, is a young, like, 16-year-old looking kid, pasty white skin, freckles, curly, ginger hair, with really shitty adventure equipment on. And runs through the bar, like jumping past denizens who are like eating and drinking, kind of shoves one in the back, who yells, "Fuck you!" And he goes, "You're the pretty one."
Santo looks left. He looks right. He like touches his cheeks and is like, "Yeah, I think so."
Seeker's gonna look at Santo and look at the kid's gear and go, Santo, I'm uncomfortable.
I'm getting to it. Hold on.
That gear is so terrible.
It's fine.
I'm just gonna look at this kid.
He goes, "I was told to find you. I'm your guy's new intern."
Well, my proselyte is here. Leonin? Yeah?
Huh? Yeah.
Big guy hired? Yeah. Alright.
Uh-huh.
Alright. First things first, I'm gonna go get you fitted for proper equipment. Because that's
I
not
can-
going to last long in the field.
I
Okay.
can work on that stuff and see if I can fix it if it's any form of meaningful.
And I'm
Otherwise,
going to walk and I'm going to look for a shop to get him proper gear. I'm going to take him with me.
Okay.
Sneakers gonna-
It's evening at this point. Shops are closed.
First morning, first light.
Morning.
dawn.
I'll
but-
get him gear in the morning.
Yeah. He goes, so how does this work? Do I bunk with you guys? Or am I coming
You'll-
back and bunking with
I'll-
my parents? Or
I will cover your room.
Sick.
Just give me that atrocious thing you're currently wearing and wielding. Those things are no. Just
He
no.
wants to mend your...
You
What's
should
wrong
wait till
with
he gets his own pair of
my
clothes before you
armor?
strip him bare.
I want to motion to his armor. Like, what's he wearing? Like, common leather, studded leather? What
Common
is-
leather.
Sorry. I want to look at his and then point at mine, which is like the really fine studded leather. Look for the differences.
Yeah, yours has some metal on it.
Okay.
Try and sense the magic if you can.
Since the... Okay. Can I touch it?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You see he casts Identify on it. It is magic armor, right?
It is +3 studded leather.
He goes, whoa! Holy shit!
So I'm gonna fit you for something properly in the morning. You're gonna go to a shop with me when morning comes.
Cool!
I'll get you a proper sword or whatever weapon you feel like.
Awesome. What are we doing tonight? We're getting in a bar fight, drinking, carousing.
You're gonna hold up a hand real quick, and he's gonna look at Santo. I'm taking this question.
I don't know if you should.
I
Sneakers gonna
also
look
agree
very
with
calmly
Santo.
and go. Bar fight is crime. Crime gets us removed from the city. As adventurers, that's bad.
All right.
But it's also kind of part of being an adventurer.
All right. So here's the thing. Bar fights happen. They do. We've dealt with a couple.
Actually, I think I met you guys from a bar fight.
Yeah, you did. Well, I wasn't there for that, but
Well, yeah, not you, but the rest of the
I
party.
wish I met you guys from a bar fight.
Yes, and that bar collapsed
but here's the thing.
mysteriously.
Tonight we sleep. It seems we're leaving in the morning, so we'll start traveling. We might run into monsters. We might do something. You'll get some interesting times. Trust me.
Okay. Cool.
Photograph and whatnot. Santo.
But for
Need
tonight,
you.
we'll feed you. We'll get you a room, and we leave in the morning.
And tomorrow
Well,
we'll get you
thank
gear
you.
before we leave.
Cool. L comes in now with a very
See-
depressed-looking professor.
Hey guys,
at his
This
side.
gnomish professor. Seeker's just gonna go pay for 2 extra rooms and pay for 2 extra dinners.
Jaeger, Santo, Seeker, I have hired on Andres. He is our divination bard.
Seeker is ignoring you as he walks away, as still in his metallic form. Like, nope, not dealing with this.
Seeker, come sit down.
Thumbs
I've
up.
got important shit.
I'm paying for their rooms
All right,
and
fuck
their
it.
dinner.
Give some meals. That's fine. Whatever. I'm gonna look at Andres and then look over at Zephyr and kind of point to sit down. And I'm gonna hand Andres one of my cigars.
Yeah, they sit down. You hand Andres a cigar, who takes out a little, what looks like a little playing card, flicks it into a flame, lights the cigar, flicks it off, and puts it back,
All right.
and just takes a few puffs.
And Andres is gonna swear to the Raven Queen tonight, so that way we can get him brought into the order. Zephyr's already, as far as it is considered. I'll make sure they're taken care of tonight. But I got
Do they
bad news.
all need to swear fealty to the Raven Queen?
No, just the people I'm hiring. In the future, for any muscle that we're going to put up in front, Jaeger, I'm going to put them under you. Santo's going to get a small group of, hopefully, some order of some grove order. And we're going to get some merchants and craftsmen for Seeker eventually. I'm just taking these two because of the fact that we need some actual men to get some holy abilities to keep you healed and make sure Santo can focus on damage.
I gotta stop you, brother. I'm not a super holy guy.
Congratulations, neither am I. I turned back to Jaeger.
Alright.
Seeker's gonna come back with their plate of food and their room keys basically and pass them off to each of them.
Forcing religion on people isn't exactly a good thing, you know.
I agree with you on that, Jaeger, but listen, I was a man of the military before I was a
You
man
should
of the
at
cloth.
least give the man a choice.
Alright. Do you want a job with me, or do you want to go back to your old job?
No, I'll take this job.
Alright, congratulations.
Alright, there
You're
you
gonna make you're gonna swear fealty to the Raven Queen tonight. Alright, cool. So, now to explain what our friend here, Andrus, figured out.
Zephyr kind of leans in and goes, you know what? I get it. He was pretty.
Oh dear God.
I just look at Zephyr,
Down
and I smile and I
sit
say,
quietly for a
that
moment.
man right there could turn you inside out with the snap of a finger.
I can't.
So,
I
don't have
need
a-
to go to my room.
no, come here.
What have you done?
Come here. This is part of being an adventure. You're gonna learn.
No,
Look,
I should go. I should go.
I'm gonna grab hold of him. I'm gonna grab his collar.
Please.
Alright, so now as I was saying, so guys, Jotunfell. Good news, Santo. You remember the whole Palor...
You see, he sits back down and crosses his legs.
You remember the whole Palor
You made him wear the
Bane
belt.
situation, what we had with Geo, that you told me you remembered and, like, lived through?
I absolutely wish I could forget, but I can't.
Good. So it turns out, Andrus here has found that the closest thing to an apocalypse that we are
Do
dealing
you want to
with...
forget?
I just turned to him.
No, but I have things that
I mean, he
I
said
have-
he wants to.
I have things.
Even
that
if I
want
wanted to, El won't let me. He'll remind me again. It doesn't matter at this point.
We're all gonna have to deal with the situation, so if you want your memory wiped, do it after the situation's
Can I,
dealt with.
Can I see?
Oh no.
You want to take a look?
Yeah, come here.
Uh,
Uh,
I will make
Can I
a
be a
willing
part of
mental
this?
link
But
with him
like,
to
you know
hopefully
what
make
happened.
it easier.
you what?
I'll
Santa?
make a willing mental link to hopefully make it a little bit easier.
Sure, absolutely. He places one of his tiny gnome hands on your forehead, and they sit there for about a minute. Santo, you feel like an itching, but
Yep.
like under your skin, like in your head, like you can't quite reach that itch in there, like something's moving around.
Yeah.
See, as this guy's kind of concentrating, flinches a couple times.
Oh, those must be the death scenes that you saw.
Takes his hand off.
Yeah. Welcome to the crew. I'm gonna order a round of drinks at that point.
Seeker's gonna not drink. He's just going to be staring for a bit and just at the terrible armor Zephyr's wearing. Like,
Get over it, dude. Let it go for the night.
This kid down.
He's a regular guy. What do you expect?
I just hired him. Let him have the night. But I'll look at the rest and go, alright, so Jotunfell is the source of what the apocalypse that the Raven Queen warned me about was. I'm guessing if what he's telling us is true, that the whole Bane versus Palor thing has probably gotten more fierce. Which also means we need more than what we have, because if what Santo has told me is correct and what he saw is fully the experience, it's not just the Bane and Palor or Bane and whatever other things these wizards are trying to do. We're also on a time limit for that time stop spell being reversed, so we're gonna have to figure out a way to deal with that. So
would I know? Could I think of a way really quickly to possibly intercept the time stop with my knowledge of arcane,
Intercept a time stop.
or cease it? Or
First of all,
wrong wording. I get
time
it.
stop is a spell so far out of your knowledge, you have zero idea how it works. Second of all, this spell that happened to the city was far, far beyond time stop, which
Yeah,
is
it's like
a
a time
9th level
reverse.
spell. This was a full reversal. which shouldn't be possible.
So,
You have no idea. There's not even a check you could make about this.
I think our first option at this point is we need to figure out how Bane made it to the material plane. If we can start there, we might be able to get a hint on why he's attacking Jotunfell and what they're trying to do. My assumption, magic casters means they're trying to become gods, because they've all got a chip on their shoulder.
Andrus raises his hand.
Yes?
I can tell you how he got here.
Alright. What do you got?
There's a hole in the divine gate.
Where's that?
Oh, shit.
It's out of the abyss.
No. Fuck.
Do we have to go to the abyss?
We've already been to the Nine Hills. I don't want to fucking go to the abyss.
I also want to put out Santo's been to the abyss.
What?
You see. I mean, end this conversation.
Poor people
Andrus,
listening to us.
This gnome has been like in and out of like going into little divination spells as you guys are talking about things here and there. Kind of coming out, hearing your conversation, going back into a spell. Like he's working for his money.
So we're gonna have to figure out a way to seal that,
Does it like,
or even how to get to the abyss.
We'd
the
have
hole go anywhere, or is it just from the abyss to the
It's-
material plane?
So the way the divine gate works, it fully encases all of the what are called inner planes, the inside of this gate. The elemental planes, the Shadowfell, the plane of negative energy, the plane of positive energy, the Feywild, and the sort of deepened border ethereal. Outside of it are all of the outer planes, the astral sea, and so on and so forth. You all know how the divine gate works.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No.
Absolutely not.
No, not at all.
I have a
It
rough
was-
idea.
I assume it's a gate that blocks the divine, but
Well, it was created by divine beings, but doesn't just block divine, it blocks all creatures of great power from going back or forth from either side of this gate, prevents access. The greater the power of the being,
The harder
the-
it is.
yes, like trying to
My-
shrink
my-
yourself and move through a net. You just can't do that.
Mice
what
can
I'm
get
get-
through a mouse hole, but a large dog couldn't, you know?
Exactly.
so
yeah.
real question is, how the hell do we seal it? We're not divine in
That
any
the-
way. Santa's the
only
closest
way I
one.
could think of, if we pointed out to enough gods, if they made it, maybe
It was
someone
created with the assistance of many gods and their divine sparks
Yeah.
by a single god.
Well, we've got the Church of Palor and the Church of Bahamut on our side. We can probably get them, convince them to get their high priest to speak with their gods. Maybe we can get at least
Well,
three
who was
powerful
the god
beings.
who made the divine gate then?
Good question.
The one that this
right.
town worships.
Morden?
Morden.
You know what? That
So
actually
now-
makes a lot of sense.
Now we need a favor from Morden. Great.
Well,
We're
I
on-
talked to them anyway, so.
we're on somewhat good terms with one of his higher followers.
That's true. I mean, Jaeger over
We-
there got
Doesn't
blessed by him.
spell.
Yeah,
If we-
he did give me something. That's true. Well, he gave
we
us
asked,
something
but-
from it. We're on even terms.
Yeah.
If we ask
He
him,
had a
I
nice
doubt Morden's gonna want that hole to stay there.
I don't know. Gods are fickle beings. We can't really choose to have a chance at comprehending them.
Seeker looks at L when he says that. As a craftsman, if there's a hole in my work, I don't want to leave it there. I'd want to fix it.
That's assuming he can do it, but he can
Well,
still fix
and
it.
if
That's the question.
Taylor already knows about it, why wouldn't he have told Morden?
Why? Yeah. Why hasn't Mount Celestia gotten involved? Is really the question.
Do they know about it? Is the question.
Palor has to know something's up because he fought with Bane in that city.
Yes.
There's no way that Bane just walked
Yes.
through.
Something.
All right, hypothetically speaking, your god on Mount Celestia the seven heavens, the eternal reward for most lawful good beings.
Elf chuckles at that.
Are you going to risk your domain falling to the chaos of the abyss to march on it for a reason that has not threatened your entire creation yet?
He's got a fair point. Gods are slow and don't really have a reason to get involved in if mortals are just dying. Only those who'd want Bane dead or whoever caused the rip. But who would, other than Bane and like Baphomet, who else would want to tear that? Because if someone has the ability to tear it, they're gonna do it again, even if we seal it.
Hypothetical here. One, if it's been crafted, if it was crafted a long time ago, energy can wear on magic. Magic can wear on itself or start slowly breaking down, if I remember correctly.
That tear could have been made over thousands plus
It would
years.
have to be a millennia. But still, the question is, who was doing it? Well, you know what?
Cannot answer
Either
that
way,
one.
we need to get in touch with the High Priest of Moradin if we're gonna do anything.
I can give you a how.
Aha.
5 years ago,
Oh,
reality
Oh, no.
kind of
Us.
broke
that thing
Always
a little
again.
bit.
The eclipse, right?
A great
There
dream,
was-
Asmodeus.
There was an eclipse around the world, which, as you know, scientifically
That
impossible.
impossible scientifically is fucking
Um,
scary.
Yes, 5 years ago, reality fragmented, snapped a little bit, and it was put back together. But while it was broken in this kind of in between period, mortals were capable of great magics.
Oh no.
And immortals were capable of
Even greater.
things our minds can't even comprehend.
So, give me a little rope here, but that my guess is the reason why I'm gonna guess Jotunfel's trying to crack it again because they're a city full of wizards.
It could be that. It could
Think
be
about
that they're
it.
trying to crack
If-
it to undo damage that they did
No,
during it.
think about it from this perspective. Like, put yourself in the shoes. You are one of the most powerful wizards on the continent. You are renowned across the world as a powerful whatever school of magic. What's the next step? You're not immortal, so what are you gonna do? Try to become the god of something, or try to use a spell that puts your name down forever in history, or makes you basically unkillable.
There are mages in the kind of upper echelons of the magic world that do believe to fully end all war, bring peace around the world, we would have to bring ourselves back into another age of Arcanum.
Seeker.
Do you think Jotunfell
Seeker's
is trying to
eyes.
bring about a new age of Arcanum?
Makes sense if they were.
Seeker's
You
You
eyes.
know, not relying on the gods.
Well,
and
think
not
about it. They
like,
continue to reverse time. If they're continuing to reverse their scripts, as long as that time reverse is going on, they can continue to keep trying until that thing cracks finally, and then boom, they're set.
Well,
they're-
let's hope that their spell is actually going as intended and not wiping the memories of the casters at the same time.
Well, assumedly it
The
would
fact that it hasn't snapped again is an indication that they don't know how,
be, but they're trying still, probably.
but they're trying.
So let's.
And
Not to bother mentioning, another snap like that could break the gate altogether.
Let's start with talking to the High Priest of Moradin while we're here. If we can get him to acknowledge what's going on, if we can build an alliance amongst the gods to hopefully be able to take care of the gate where we mortals can't, we can deal with Jotunfell. We're gonna need an army. What, Seeker?
Well, I
Uh,
did have Fran going and recruiting hopefully one of you will allow me to send a message to him through sending.
Oh yeah.
See what he's up to at some point.
I don't have my sending spell scroll anymore, sadly.
I only have a sending stone connecting me to the sky shard. So.
We'll
Hey,
figure something out.
Santo, do you have
Santo.
sending, don't you?
I don't think sending is a druid spell.
All right, you're not cleric.
Not a cleric.
What
We
level
can
is-
pick up a scroll of it. It's gonna be costly, but
I believe
Yeah,
sending is a cleric spell, and
Yeah,
you
but-
can re-choose cleric spells every day.
Yeah, I just don't know what level of spell it is. That's the issue.
Third.
Third.
It's third.
Alright, yeah. I'll
Yeah.
spend, I can do that tonight, and I'll switch out one of my spells.
Cool.
I will.
Yeah. Druids very much don't want sending.
I'm going. I can try talking to the high priest that we talked to before. After I do something tonight that I will work on.
Well, is this the same town with that giant?
No, that was.
No, this is the far left town. We went to the top town.
Yeah, you're thinking of
Nilfgaard.
You're thinking of
Nildolf.
Nilfgaard.
Yeah, we're
Okay,
in
so
Black
we're-
Iron.
Okay.
We'd have to go all the way to Nilfgaard. Yep.
Yeah.
Or we can.
All right. Does that adjourn our nightly meeting and we'll come back together in the morning?
Well, I'm with as far as it goes, with Santo's capabilities, I'll switch out one of my spells tonight to pick up the sending. For the rest of you, as far as it goes, don't do anything dangerous tonight. Let's plan to head out in the morning.
The only thing that may be considered dangerous is I'm going to try and remember things that are blocked currently.
That's fine. Jaeger, I'll help you
Alright.
in the morning with the sending. And as
Appreciate
far as it goes from there, tomorrow we'll meet with the High Priest of Morden, and then we start our march to. I guess at this point we head south. We have to go back to Jotunfell to stop what was going on. We need
I assume by ship.
we need an army. We're not walking into Jotunfell to fight Bane's demonic beings, creatures that managed to kill me last time, or at least the way Santo described it.
Well, then where are we gonna get this so-called army?
We are owed. We can try with this Church of Bahamut to start with. Beyond that, starting the Alliance, hopefully, will be willing to offer troops. And then we continue our march south, probably until we can get to Midstant. Would probably be our best bet to take a ship from there to the southern territories. We're gonna have to. The question is where to land, because I really don't want to land up in the northern portion of Jotunfell. We already had to deal with creatures that were annoying up there, and if Bane's still hiding up
There's
there,
a mountain between.
he's
that
not
map
gonna
there.
let us go. So we can head back to Midstant, hit Phandalin. Hope that
I say we actually, instead of heading all the way back to Midstan, I'd say we go to Eagle Point and take a ship from there.
we need the. Well, we could take a ship to Midstant from there, but we're gonna need to go there to get in touch with the Alliance.
Yes.
Because we need their forces. We're not gonna. As we found out from give me a second to pull up my notes for his name. Lot of list here. From my Lexies that as far as it goes, we're. Wait, hold up. One sec. Let me look at something. Yeah, we found from my Lexies that Black Iron and the rest of these cities aren't a kingdom; they're independent cities. So we're not gonna be able to organize these a lot quick enough to go deal with this.
I agree. After we head to Midstant from Eagle Point, so Eagle Point, we could hit up. What's the news about Tif-Tria, that city on the island in the center of the Viridian Sea?
What do you mean the news about it?
Like what is
Well,
it?
like, is there anything what's going on about it? Like, what is that city
know
or
anything?
What do they
village?
do
'Cause
with
it
it?
looks
Roll a
like a
history
small
check.
village. Okay. There's history. Oh, I know nothing because that's a 3.
Can I try? Through the
It's a
three?
town on an island in the Viridian
It's a town.
That's a town on an island in the sea.
Doing something. Here, let me see. Well, I can't do worse. I have a +2, so let's see.
At this point, Seeker gets up, heads up to his room. You see Andrus goes, "Hey, I'm a little tapped from today. I'm
Perfect.
gonna go get some rest too."
Let's go take care of your Raven Queen, Swearin.
Oh, sure.
And I'll just follow him up to his room and invite Zephyr to follow.
Yeah. You bring them in. What's the swearing?
I'm gonna have them read off the oath for the Raven Queen, just like what Elle had to.
Having him become a divine.
Got you.
No, I'm just doing this to tie them. I'm not gonna make them into clerics. They're fine with keeping their classes as they wish.
Alright.
It's just so that way I can make sure that they're gonna serve her order and follow her. Because Elle, again, being a soldier, is not a king, so he doesn't want people sworn to him.
Absolutely. Yeah. You swear them in. Get a little itch behind your head, scratch it off, and you see drifting to the ground in front of them both, 2 raven's feathers.
Alright, pick up the feathers. Looks like the goddess has chosen to accept you. Those are yours to keep, and keep yourselves alive. Now, get some sleep, and I head to my room.
Absolutely. They both... Sorry?
Seeker paid for separate rooms for them, too. Great.
That's why I headed to my room and left them to go to theirs.
Yep. Andrus has his own. Zephyr has his own. Jaeger, you heading up?
Unless we're going out, Santo.
I'm going to mind link with you, so there's no chance. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna scout around a bit. I didn't find anything during the day. I didn't see anything during the day. I'll come get you if something.
All right, we'll be on standby.
All right.
And then I'm gonna walk outside, cast Pass Without Trace, and then turn into a rabbit.
All right. You stealth around the city. Give me an investigation check. Or perception check, sorry.
24.
You don't really get a whole lot. Not a huge amount of crime. I mean, there are some, like, not hard drugs, but like low-level drugs being sold.
Nothing life ruining.
Nothing life ruining. Nothing you can see even addictive. Just stuff that's illegal because it's outlawed.
Recreational.
Yeah.
Oh shit, are those caffeine
you
pills?
do see you see the young woman, or actually you see a young half-elf woman wearing these like blue and silver robes, kind of like run out of her house crying. You see there's a little blood coming from the corner of her lip and her eye is blackened. But that's, domestic abuse is the worst thing you found tonight.
I don't like domestic abuse. Can I check? Is it the one guy in the house?
Yeah, you're so fucking stealthy. There is one very drunk guy in the house.
Not
looks like a Goliath guy.
Not for long, Wolf. Not for long.
You going and getting Jaeger first, or you just doing this on your own?
I'll go get Jaeger's call on it to see if he agrees. Yeah. I'll remember where this is and I'll scamper off.
All right. You scamper off, grab Jaeger,
and I'll give him the sitch of so nothing was bad until I found a drunk guy beating his wife. What do you think?
May I?
Of course. And I'll lead him there.
All right. You lead him there. You find this guy. He's passed out at this point on his couch. Full like a couple bottles of alcohol are like on the ground next to him, and he's just out.
Make as little mess as possible, and I'll clean up after.
Oh, it's not going to be something like that. I promise. No mess necessary.
All right.
I'm going just to see if he'll wake up. I am going to knock on the door.
Sure. You knock on the door. Are you transformed right now?
Not yet.
Got you. You knock on the door. Boom, boom, boom. Santo, you see him through the window. He's not stirring.
I just go while mind linked. Just he's out. He's not. He's not.
All right. I would like to kick down the door.
Absolutely. You kick in the door, and rush in. He goes,
I want to immediately.
Sorry.
I want to snuff any lights immediately.
Oh man, yeah. He goes, the fuck, and starts like stumbles off his couch and starts to get on his hands and knees to get up.
At this point, I will transform, and I will ask
Looks
Santa to
up.
turn back on the lights.
I'll light one light that's near him.
Yeah, you light one light that kind of silhouettes Jaeger, dark like full fucking like mountebank visage, piercing like headlight eyes, absolutely fucking terrifying. This guy goes, fuck, what are you?
You lay your hands upon the innocent. We do not like that.
He gets up to rush you.
I will cut off one of his legs.
Holy shit!
You slash down under him. You see reality breaks, shifts. You just slashed the Achilles tendons of that warrior on the battlefield. Shifts back, and you're back here. Cut off this guy's leg. Santo, you saw him dodge out of this guy's way, swipe his leg clean off, as this guy falls to the ground, screaming, blood gushing out of his open wound.
Like I did.
And then he just stands there staring at this guy for like 5 seconds.
Like I did with the groom the first time. Can I entangle to gag him?
Sure. You vines go up, gag this guy. He's still screaming, but it's super muffled.
Yeah.
Cauterize his wound, please.
I guess I can light up a torch and cauterize it. I don't have much better than that. This is gonna hurt.
Yeah, he screams and goes unconscious.
I'm gonna take him into the woods with me. I will
Just
see
gonna
you
drag-
later.
Yeah,
I will
what's your
fly away with
strategy?
him.
You fly.
I'm gonna fly away with him.
All right. You wrap around this man, fully enveloping him, and fly up into the night.
I'm gonna bring him out into the woods somewhere, and I'm gonna smack him awake. Back in my.
You smack him awake, and immediately starts screaming again.
I'm gonna need you to be quiet. We're gonna talk. I'll be in my normal form again.
This is a like fully blubbering, whimpering man.
I'll wait. Till he tires himself out.
He goes unconscious again.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's in so much pain. He's just gonna.
Yeah.
I'll wait till he wakes up then. We'll just chill out here.
Okay.
He wakes up after about 3 or 4 hours. Just kind of come into consciousness. Still, the pain is
Oh yeah.
immense. He's like, that's his entire existence right now, and he starts crying and whimpering again.
We do not like the things that you have done. However, we will give you a choice. Join us or die.
I'm gonna roll for his decision.
He'll either give up or he's gonna swing on you. We're gonna find out.
I just want this noted. This is why the old man always goes to bed first. Let the young people do their murder at night. I have an alibi.
While they're doing this, Seeker is just gonna be spending time trying to access memories.
He goes, kill me, just kill me, please.
I will honor your choice. Farewell. And
We could have converted him.
I'll end him.
He made his.
Yeah. You hear the voice go, us, as the ooze fully covers you again. Not by your choice this time. Just fully covering you, and enclose around this guy, and when you unfurl, he is gone.
I will return to Santo.
In the time he was gone, those hours,
Mm-hmm.
could I use a mix of like a rag and the cleansing to make it like nothing ever happened here?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll even get rid of the empty bottles. I'm gonna give the full cleanup.
Hey, don't forget
So
to
you,
leave
like,
a note in his
clean
handwriting.
it.
You gotta make sure to
Yeah.
leave a note saying that he left to join some holy order or some crap.
Yeah, I want it to look like he just wasn't here tonight.
Wow.
Look, you know what?
Yeah,
you know what's
give me a
Yeah.
performance check. A deception check? Like, you can
Sleight of
clean
hand?
everything. No, this is like how well you set everything up to make it look like nothing happened here.
You know, on the
So I guess
smallest peach of
deception.
parchment, just write Dreamer. Just put it somewhere.
Oh, I was going to after. Don't worry about it.
Okay, great.
So if you made your decision of what I'm rolling, is it deception or is it
Yeah, deception.
deception? Can I roll? Well, that's a 10. Not really.
10. Look around. You did a damn good job.
Like my main focus, I wanted the blood and stuff to be gone. That was the big thing.
Oh yeah, super gone. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's what. And I'm going to leave a single note that just says "dealt with, Dreamer."
Amazing. Yeah. You guys return to the inn, get a nice night's sleep.
I'll get the dye out of my hair. I'll stow my mask.
You guys all wake in the morning. You hear some commotion outside.
I wonder what that could be.
Yeah, I want to check.
There is a crowd of people, kind of all trying to trying to see into this house that is now roped off as a crime scene. you see city guards kind of outside, and Jaeger, as you look out with your trimmer sense, you see this half-elf woman, this priestess that helped you at the temple the other day, helped you find what you were looking for, out there talking to some of the city guards.
And I stealth not too nearby, both I have and just because actually I have a way to do this. Observant lets you read lips as long as you read the same language.
Mm-hmm.
So I wish to see what they're saying from a distance.
I'm just gonna sit down to breakfast like a normal person.
Seeker's
I would like to just,
outside after
I would
spending
like
the
to
night.
join the crowd and observe.
Sure. You observe with your lip reading, and you Jaeger, give me a perception check, because Santo's gonna see this, so it's more for you.
9.
9. You can't make out their conversation.
That's fine. I didn't
you
expect to.
get the conversation. Santo goes a little like, so really all you have is this note that was left here last night. You can't remember after you left if he said he was going anywhere, if he said he was doing anything. We'll look around, ask around, but other than that, I don't know, seems like he just left. She calls him a fucking idiot. And heads back inside into her house.
I wonder what's all
once-
the motion.
Once we're walking back like to the tavern after the fact, I'm gonna mind link with Jaeger and just say, I think I cleaned up pretty well after you left.
Hey, Santo, what's up with the crowd next door? You got pretty good perception.
Apparently someone left in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Husband or wife? Or the kids?
It was a woman talking to the guards, so...
I'm a progressive person, so that could be fair enough. Well, sucks for them, not our
also,
problem.
The guards is something about he, so could be a son, could be a husband.
If they offer a bounty on it, let me know. We might pick it up along the way, but otherwise, if it's too small change, we've got bigger fish to fry.
Alright.
Over the night, did Seeker manage to get through to any other memories?
No, you can't access any inaccessible memories.
We need to find ye old hacker to help Seeker.
We need to get your liquidity back up, man.
Find Arcano hacker.
Yeah, exactly.
If we start with Barov, we might be able to get something figured out.
Barov,
my apologies.
No, you're good.
Because, with him sucking you off like that would be my guess is your memories are probably trapped inside him. Which might actually give us some advantages.
Then I'm gonna drag the kid off to get him actual equipment.
Yeah, well, you guys do that. I'm gonna head to the church and go speak to the high priest.
Can we send off the sending real quick?
Oh, yeah, I'll help Jaeger real quick.
Sure. What do
Seeker
you
will go with
send Farmer Fran?
I'll ask El to ask him to. So actually, before that, where do we plan on going to, guys? Just so I can tell him where to go.
Are we gonna march back to Midstant, or it really comes down to whether the High Priest of Morden, what he says, because that'll give us an idea if we can get all three of the churches to assist us.
Okay, then we can wait for the sending till after we talk to the priest.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'll go
Santo.
with you then, El.
Okay.
I'll be going with Santo.
Santo, Seeker, and Zephyr. You guys head to a magic shop, to a Smoke and Mirrors. You get inside, see all the little little cards with different item names and different prices, different descriptions and such. And Zephyr is a kid in a candy store, running around looking at different item names. Flame Tongue Dagger, that sounds cool. He goes, what's my budget? What's my allowance?
I'm gonna look at a couple things that are actually useful, because from what I picked up, you're a bard, right? No?
Yeah, I'm a bard.
Okay, so some light armor, a light weapon. Here. Let's see what they got.
I'm gonna look.
And I'll go up to
for-
whoever's working here.
Okay. You go up to a little gnome behind the counter. Looks like a super old guy, probably had to come out of retirement because his pension just wasn't cutting it. And
Yeah.
this is,
The last
you know.
thing he doesn't want to be doing.
Yep. Looks at
fair.
you. Yes.
I need some magic armor and a light magic weapon for my friend, for a starter adventure.
All right. What kind?
+1 studded leather,
Okay.
and then
Moon touch.
kid,
should
you
be
want
enough
a
to
you want a
get red.
rapier or you want a dagger?
Ooh. I'm not a big up close and personal guy.
I could get you a
I don't
shield.
know if either would be great for me.
Would you prefer a
What about a-
shield?
Those are heavy. I
Some
kind
are
of
light,
like
Oh.
maneuverability, you know.
some of them are very light.
I'll take a small shield.
Okay, small magic shield, small +1 shield.
Okay. Is someone's car failing in the
No.
back?
There's a toy that got activated on my end.
Oh,
Oh.
gotcha.
It's one of
Wait, does that mean
Angel's.
this guy wants like a bow or something?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. That's why Seeker was gonna say we
This-
can go with a. We can go with a
Wolf
bow.
shaking his head.
He's a spellcaster.
Yeah, he's a caster.
He's like a full caster. He
I'm
doesn't
just
want anything to do with Marshall.
he'll cast. I just want him to survive.
Yeah.
His focus shall be his shield.
Exactly.
The gnome goes, all right, +1 studded leather, regular +1 shield.
Unless you got something better around that level to keep him alive.
We got beefier if you want, but
A +1 will work for now. I'll probably be back.
all right. +1 shield. Anything else for you today?
Santo, could you see if they have the tools for me in
Oh.
stock?
Do you guys have all-purpose tools? By any chance?
Of course. Let me check what we have in stock. Flips through. We only have +2 in stock.
I'll take them.
I was like, how much?
Okay.
How much are they though? Too.
Yeah,
The
don't say I'll take it.
armor, the
Nice.
shield, and the all-purpose tools comes to a total of 9,600 gold pieces.
With what do you write? Do you write how much each individual thing cost, or is it just a total? Like a sum
Just a
total.
total.
Uh,
Yeah.
Seeker will set the tentacle rod. How much would this take off of it, real quick?
We're not really barterers.
Fair. And
I
Seeker will
mean,
pull out.
I'll buy it off you for like a super low price, but other than that,
Seeker will put it back in his bag and set 6K on. Pull out 6K from his bag of holding.
okay,
I'll-
well,
Yeah.
the Zephyr goes, If we're paying this much, could you throw in just like something little, like a filter of love on top, just to kind of bump it up? Then casts Gift of Gab, and Santo and Seeker, you do not remember that.
Oh yeah, there's no saving throw. God damn it.
There's no saving
No,
throw.
yeah, I have the spell just in case for emergencies.
And the gnome goes, okay. 9,600 gold pieces, please. And would you like all of these wrapped together individually? His stuff, your stuff.
I'll take the tools just straight away.
Okay. I'll give you a little gift wrapping.
Oh, thank you.
He wraps up yours. Wraps up the armor, shield, and the potion. And hands them to each of you after receiving payment.
Yep. I knocked off the gold. That works.
All right. Dope.
There. Now you have some proper gear to survive as we travel.
Thank you. This really is super sweet.
All right. And then if we're good here, I will walk back to the tavern to meet with the others, with them in tow.
Seeker will as well. And then once they settle down for about an hour, Seeker will start attuning to the all-purpose tools.
Mm-hmm. All right. With that, let's end session here.
All right.
Right before we head
talk to
into the
Morden.
Church of Morden. Yeah.
Good. Cursed church. Can't wait, boys. All right.
First,
Oh, you know we're not getting this without some sort of carrot being dangled in front of us.